Good morning all. Play some battles. Today we're going to be doing some random, as opposed to just focusing on the adventure with the master climb. So we're going to have to relearn how to play the game, which is going to be fun, because now we have the shop mechanic, lol. So we got the ranger bag. Items inside gain 12% critical hit chance, plus 3% for each luck. Okay, and we also have a star of courage. Chance to find treasure items increased by 5%. Weapons use minus 5% stamina. And we can keep that and put it anywhere. Alright. What do we want to do? I think it'll be rude not to buy as many weapons as possible in a whetstone, seeing as it's all on offer. We could go buckler as well for the opening round. I think we probably will, you know. And then we'll roll into, I reckon, a shell. Easy peasy. Let's send it. We probably want the sword, actually. Yeah, we'll keep the sword lights. We have a whetstone. Okay. Been a while since I've played every other class, so we'll see how we get on. We could lose a few games. We are in gold on this toon. Well, all the classes except adventurer, so I'm not expecting to lose any games in gold, to be completely honest. We're going to lose this one, obviously. But the overall game, I mean, we're probably not going to lose. We'll lose a couple of rounds, I'm sure. Okay. We could go Recombobulator. And we can just consume loads of items and see what it gives us, but that's very much bag of giving style, so I don't think we do that. I think we're going to grab a sword. We're going to put you here like so. We have 10 gold. Holy, I forgot how this game works. We don't need the sand, we'll sell that. I wouldn't mind a banana. I think we roll past this. We could also go double customer card, which turns into a platinum customer card. I think we grab that and we roll for bag space. There's some bag space. We've also got a potion, which means we can make Shelly next turn. Or we don't get bag space. We buy a potion this turn, take out the buckler. I think that's what we do, then we lock bag space. Yeah, that's looking pretty good to me. Let's send it. We have no heal really. Well, we've got a healing potion, we got a shell. We'll see how we get on. Got some coffee in this fight. Lots of mana, lots of max health scaling, so even though they're basically dead, we were kind of at the same point. They're now more health than we have. Ooh, we drew in fatigue, we'll take it. Alright, we crafted 3 massive weapons. Markswoman. Weapons deal plus 20% damage, attack 35% faster, and have plus 15% accuracy. That's pretty big. Oh, it's only range weapons. Ooh, yeah, okay. Power of the Moon, it's not bad. Fatigue starts 5 seconds earlier. When we enter fatigue, we gain 65% of our max health. Not to mention Moon Armor and Moon Shield. When Moon Armor activates, we inflict a blind, and when Moon Shield activates, we reflect a debuff. Not bad. I think we're going to go random. We gain Blood Manipulation. Deal 15% of your healing as magic damage. Gain a vampirism every 4 seconds, and it triggers 20% faster for each vampiric item we have. We are going to buy Skull Badge. I think that's crazy item, and some backspace. Buckler goes back in, Shelly goes back in, a weapon goes back in. We've got Blood Manipulation that does nothing for us right now, and we've got a Skull Badge. We've got 6 gold remaining. I think we roll for more bag space. There's some more bag space. We can turn the Platinum Customer card into a Magic Staff. We can't out on the Magic Staff to see what it can turn into. Magic Staff! So, what do you turn into? There we go. We can turn it into a Critwood Staff, use 3 mana to deal plus 7 damage for the next 1.4 seconds. All your attacks are critical. That would work quite nicely with an Acorn Collar. I don't think we can get a Demonic Flask. No, it's a Reaper item. We can't get a Draconic Orb, we can't get a Spiked Collar, we can't get a Cupcake, but we can get a Jinx. I don't really think the Jinx Staff's very good. We could go Critwood Staff. I think we just keep the Platinum customer card. Let's get some bag space. We're going to need it. And I think I'm so used to just never like rolling in the shop and just holding on to gold. I don't know if we want to spend this 3 gold or not. I think we're going to roll once. And I don't think we want any of this. Toad could be good, but we're not overly fussed. You need to move around a little bit, so you hit all 3 items. So if we put you here, Shelly here, Buckler here, and you here. Oh, you don't hit Shelly. Shelly's not anything important right now. But this means we do reflect 6 debuffs right at the bottom. Start of battle, reflect 2 debuffs for each legendary, godly, or unique item. And we have 3 uniques currently. Chance to find treasure items is increased by 30%, and we can obtain +1 treasure item. We already have 1, because you're a treasure item, which means I guess, yeah, if you don't have plus treasure item gain, you can only get 1 treasure item, I think. I don't actually know. I think it's 1. This now allows us to get an additional treasure item. Alright, let's send it. We'll hold on to 2 gold. Goober with 2 activations. You've got a bow with mark someone on it, and you've got a normal sword with a whetstone. Don't know why you didn't move things. Oh, you're going to win anyway, apparently. No? Shelly has clutch healed us for 40. Shelly's so powerful. Holy, so powerful. We'll take the second win, that's fine. I think here it's obvious. We grab the fanny pack, we put it here. We move both of you down 1. We're probably going to buy more bag space, it makes sense. We're probably going to get the luck, because I think we are going to turn this into Fortuna's Hope. So we gain more luck. Ooh, squirrel could be cool. And then obviously with this bag we gain 3% crit chance per luck. So we want lots of luck. Alright. Did we gamble? I think we gamble. Damaged out, it does things. Alright, we'll keep you. So, Amulet of Darkness, when we've inflicted 22 magic damage, we inflict a random debuff, and whenever an item activates over the 3 stars, which is all 3 weapons, 30% chance to deal +7 magic, 7 magic damage, not +7, it just deals 7 magic damage. So these are the 3 fastest things, they're not actually. You're faster, you should probably go there. No, you still hit that. You still hit that. How are we doing this? I guess we move it up 1. Or we just do that. Fixed. You no longer hit everything you need to. Oh, this is interesting. How do we do that? I don't think we can, unless we move it down here. We'll have to reorganize bags a little tiny bit. Yeah. Like that. Like that. Yeah, okay. Weird bags layout is fine. Let's send it. Have some more coffee. A hammer, a bow, and markswoman. Interesting. And a potion and Shelly being made. Easy win, okay. We normally lose to hammers, that's kind of interesting. We have 11 gold. We could sell the luck and grab holy armor. I think that might be what we do, you know. Yeah, we're going to sell this and buy holy armor. I think we kind of want holy armor and it needs to hit Shelly. We're going to buy that straight away. We are going to reorganize bags real quickly. We can probably move you... How important is this to reflect debuffs? It's probably not that important, is it? Let's be honest. Like that, like that, like that, like that. Done, nailed it. That hits all the godly, unique, or legendary. You're legendary, just realised we can hit the armor now. Oh no. So, it can hit 4 things. So yeah, let's redo bags. Okay. So, that's probably better like this. We put you in there, we probably put the bow in there so it goes faster, and we put the dagger here. You can probably now go there, so you hit everything. That's nicely all tucked away, doing what it needs to do. If you went there, you could now hit everything you need to hit. Yes. Oh, but then we won't be able to get the buckler in. That's fine. We can go a turn without a buckler. Or better yet, we just move the star, we go with 3, and we do that for a turn. No, we can probably do that. Put Shelly here, buckler here, you move back down, we hit 4 things. Okay, easy enough. You're hitting the only light thing we've got, which is Shelly, which means this gains 65 armor, and it gains 2 rejuvenation for each light item. Every 2.2 seconds it cleanses 2 poison. What does Shelly do? Cleanse effects have a 25% chance to cleanse an additional debuff, and every 12 seconds it cleanses 6 debuffs, and it heals for 40. Triggers 15% faster for each potion. The cleanse effect, the 25% chance to cleanse an additional debuff. That doesn't mean it can have a chance at healing 7 debuffs. Every debuff it removes, it has a 25% chance to cleanse an additional. So that means this can cleanse 12 debuffs. This can cleanse 4. Alright. Don't think we need any of this. A bow and arrow could be good if we turned it into a lucky one, right? We lock the bow. We send it. We did sell the clover. There was probably a misplay, to be fair. We probably should have sold the buckler. Goob with 1 activator. 2 weapons. The shield's only hitting 1 thing. And you got enhanced weapons. Or enchanted weapons, sorry. So I think we just win this, to be fair. Their bag is all over the place. All over the shop. Happy Bomb's a great unique. After 12 seconds we use all of our buffs, and the opponent takes plus 4% damage for each buff used, and we deal 30 magic damage. Doesn't fit our current build. We want the fanny pack. And I kinda wanna put it here. Nope, that didn't work. I guess we just Shelly it. Like so. Kind of want the armor and Shelly touching that. It's not going to really work. Or is it? No, that's not going to work. Okay, anyway. Jinx could be cool. You're a legendary, which means we can replace the star with you. You don't really hit everything though, so you'd have to live like this instead. We could move things around so this works better for us. We're going to buy that, yeah, because I think that's really good. You no longer hit everything that you need to hit, but I'm going to say that's kind of okay. And then you hit everything except Shelly being there. So Shelly would need to go across one. Can we do that a second? You can go there, so you still get hit. Shelly needs to be in a fanny pack. So I think we do that with Shelly and put Shelly like this. You now hit everything. Buckler goes back in. You're only hitting 2 things now, but I think that's fine. And then we can probably start there and put you there. Nope. Gonna have to go like that. For now. Send. We'll keep the bow locked down for now. Have some coffee. Loads of goobers. Making double mushroom goobs. Uh-oh. Just realised we have no luck. We need luck. We can trade Shelly in for a Thorn Whip. Don't think we need to. Could get another dagger. 6 to 9 damage, 3-second cooldown, 0.4 stamina cost, your 2.5 DPS. We could sell the bow at this point. Oh, you need to switch around. What have I done? This wasn't giving the dagger any damage. Whoops. I'm going to say we unreserve this and we just roll past everything. We can trade in the Amulet of Darkness for another hero sword. We are currently using 0.9 stamina. An additional hero sword. Is that good or bad? I mean, it does set us up for crossblades. We would still need 2 whetstones, and we've only got a 20% chance to find common. And we would have a... we'd need 2 gloves of hastes. We want to just see ranger items for a second, and I think we just look at class items. Right? So, Poison Ivy. The Leaf. The Treats, Clover, and the Piercing Arrow, I believe, are the class things coming up. Yeah. What do we want to go for here? Items activate, so 50% chance to gain a luck, which is kind of good. 50% critical damage, there are only 15 armor on crits. More treasure items, sale chance, generate 2 lucky clovers. 22 random buffs when we reached 15 clovers. Pets could be good because we could go squirrels. Kind of want to go pets. 5 mana used, heal for 15 and cleanse 2 debuffs. That's kind of nice if we were using mana. Resist debuffs. Spikes gained reinflict. Ooh, that's an interesting item. Opponent reaches 18 poison, they take 25% plus damage. Ooh, we should have probably got a Poison Ivy build. I think we're going to go Big Ball of Treats, though. Okay, so in that case, you probably want a Goober. What else did you do? If we go Goob... recipes? We've already made the Rainbow Goob at one point in this game. I don't think the Rainbow Goob is very good for this class. It would also be hard to pivot to Goobs, but pets would be kind of nice. Not sure how we're going with this yet. What's this? Oh, I've never made that before, okay. Let's have a think. We could make some frozen bucklers. I think first things first is we gamble this. Trigger the pet after 5 seconds and gain 4 spikes. Return damage limit of spikes against melee and ranged attacks is plus 50%. We are going to put you here. It's a waste of a fanny pack slot, but I think that works out nicely. Especially on Shelly. Vampirism with the Blood Amulet does work. We gain 2 Vampirism at the start of battle and 20 max health, but right now it does have synergy. We've got Blood Manipulation. We probably want this Goob and the Blood Amulet. Because this now triggers 20% faster, which means we're ramping Vampirism. We don't go bows, we get rid of this bow. And I think we're going to sell this and grab another hero sword. I think that is probably going to be the play. How can we do this better? So the dagger gets both the sword buffs. I mean, we just move it up one right and do that. You're no longer hitting 4 things. I think that's okay. We also don't want to make you a bloody dagger yet, because I think we probably want Blood Goob. Seeing as this is dealing magic damage of 100% lifesteal and plus 1 damage per Vampirism, and you deal 15% of our healing as magic damage. So I think that makes sense that we get a Blood Goob. I'm going to send it. We're going to lock the Goob. I don't think we make 2 gold by selling a buckler. I think we keep the buckler for now. I would also... we're going to keep this. Because, I mean, Spike Shield's not the worst thing in the world, but I think Frozen Buckler's better. So we could even go double buckler with the Snowman and grab 2 Frozen Bucklers. Girl power hitting 1 item. Holy, that's bad placement. Hungry Blade with Holy Armor. We have no buff removal. And we have... Yeah. We're still gaining no luck. We need more luck. So if we're going to go vampirism with loads of weapons, we probably want piercing arrow. Yeah, we probably want piercing arrow. I do like big bowl of treats because all of the pets have a 20% chance to activate twice. Every 4 seconds we gain 2 random buffs and make food trigger faster. We have no food currently. And if we went pets... I mean, you're not magic damage, are you? The rat's magic damage. So we could just mass rats. Just get loads of rats. So we're inflicting loads of magic damage. Why does it matter if we inflict magic damage? We need to heal. We need loads of healing, because then it's being inflicted by magic damage. We need loads of healing. That's what we need. 5 mana use, we heal for 15 and cleanse 2 debuffs. We don't really have anything that consumes mana right now. So maybe this is the play, because every time we use 5 mana, we're healing for 15. And every time we heal for 15, we're inflicting that as damage. Each nature item. We've only got 3 nature items. Ooh, this is not going too well. I think we're just going to grab Hunter, to be completely honest. Yeah, I think we grab Hunter. Okay, what are we thinking? Backspace will buy, Goob will buy. So... let's reorganize bags real quick. 4 seconds, 2.2 or 1.4 and buckler. Star goes in here somewhere. This is just going to hit 2 things. You're hitting basically everything. The only thing you're not hitting is the armor and the 4-second cooldown. You are hitting everything except another weapon, but as I say, don't mind that too much. You can go up 1. You both can come down 1. We buy the snowman. We put you here for the buckler. We put you here for opponents gain 15% less maximum health. And start a battle, inflict 2 frost. We sell the dagger. I want to lock the helmet. I don't mind the mana orb. I'm not too fussed about it though. I don't care about moon armor that much. We have debuff. We have poison cleanse with just holy armor. Oh, this doesn't touch Shelly anymore, so Shelly wants to flip around. Like so. You hit the blood amulet accidentally. That's fine. You hit Shelly. It's the only thing you need to hit. Yep. The only thing is that you're not hitting the armor. You'd have to go there, which means the shield cannot be an activator. For this turn, I think we do this. You hit, oh, you don't hit Shelly anymore, which kind of sucks. Unless we spin this around. We put Shelly at the bottom, that like that, that like that. Right? Now you hit Shelly, which is ideal. You still hit the amulet, which means the goob's still proccing, and you still hit Shelly, so we get a heal and a debuff cleanse after 5 seconds. This isn't the worst. We send it. We don't care about Ripsaw Blade. Okay. Not sure what we're doing with these 2 weapons, however. It just means that we're going to have a much faster chance to gain loads of luck. They do gain crit chance for each of the luck we have, so 50% crit chance, but they're not ramping in damage. They're hitting 2 to 4, obviously critting like 10s. So at the moment, eventually we just lose because, I mean, we'll win this fight, but later on in the games, we are just going to lose because we don't have any ramping damage. So we need to ramp our damage somehow. Gloves make sense, so we can eventually get Falcon Blade. We're still going to need 2 whetstones though to make crossblades. And I think getting these 2 now is going to be basically impossible. Well, do we want that dream? I don't think we do. And I don't know what else we do with these, because they only turn into these weapons, so I guess we do buy the gloves. I'm going to unreserve the helmet at this point, and we're going to roll. Bag space is needed, so I think we grab bag space. Doesn't matter where we put you right now. Put you there, for example, it's fine. Awkward. Shelly needs to be where Shelly is. It could go like this to make sure the armor still gives us rejuvenation, but then Jinx doesn't touch it, so it would go there for Jinx, but then this doesn't touch it anymore. And this needs to be here for the activator, so thinking putting gloves here to hit Shelly. Not going to happen. Okay, I think we roll past all of this. We do have a Hungry Blade and a Thorn Whip. Is this where we sell both the weapons and grab these two instead? We certainly could do. It would be 1 gold off, so we'd need to sell something like a snowball, and then we could buy both of them and go Thorn Bloom. It'll mean we only have 1 weapon, and this kind of wants 2 weapons, although we can grab another weapon afterwards. We've got Vampirism, this is a Vampiric weapon, kind of makes sense for the build. Yeah, we do that. I'm going to sell both of the swords. I'm going to sell the gloves. We're going to buy this. We need 1 gold, which means I think we sell the snowball. And then we buy you. You go there. Easiest decision of my life. And then you can probably go there if we have bag space for it. That does work. We just move you down 1. Right? Spin you around. Put you here. You hit both the weapons. The weapons are combining. You also have the, what's it called? Item activate chance on this thing. This is still hitting everything it needs to hit. Again, could hit both of these two, but that's fine. Don't do that. Nah. Yeah, that's fine. We have a customer card. You don't really live anywhere. You want to hit 2 things, and you don't currently do that. We just move that up a bit. Yep. Like so. Now you hit the 2 things you need to hit. You can go there to hit 2, which I think is good. Bag space. We have another shell, which I think we do lock because I would like an additional Shelly. And I think we send it. You are a 2.2 activator. We could put this here. And move the arrow up to here. It's a lot of fiddling around. I think we just send it like this. I think this is fine. Oh, no, we don't. Because you aren't an activator. .6, Buckler 2.2. So you were kind of good here, but you don't hit both the Vampiric things. I guess that is better there for at least an activator, even though it only goes 20% faster, not 40% faster. This ramps with Vampirism. No, I think this is better here. Although this just deals magic damage with lifesteal. This doesn't get us to ramp. You're also being hit by Jinx if you go there, which is good. If that's how we play this... Yeah, I was going to say we could move everything up 1 because you could go up 1, but it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter a whole lot. You can actually go there instead. So at least you trigger at the start of battle and you're hitting 2 things. Yeah, that's fine. We'll send like this. It's not an activator really, but it will give it one activation right at the start of the battle, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. So, we should be getting some crazy amount of crit chance. We're not ramping crit that quick. We have smashed them though. Weird build. Again, when you're in Master, oh, sorry, Diamond, you don't see this kind of stuff. Full body protection could be good. Time melting could be really good as well, although we don't have anything that actually requires that. Mana Mastery is not the worst thing in the world. Every 4.5 seconds we gain 3 mana. We don't have any mana items, so that kind of sucks. And when mana orbs trigger, they gain plus 20 buffs. Again, we don't really have anything like that. So I think once again we're going to go un-ID'd. We've gained Thorn Burst, not the worst thing in the world. Also not the best. Every 6.5 seconds, we stun for 0.3 and we gain 2 spikes. You do gain damage on spikes and vampirism, so that does actually work quite nicely. Triggers 5% faster for each spike, so it's not the worst. It's not the worst. We need another weapon. We also have Time Dilator. I don't know if this is a good item or not. Not when we have a Shelly. It basically means all weapons attack 30% slower, and every 1 second, it just makes Shelly go quicker. 6% faster every 1 second, and it's just going to stay on Shelly because Shelly's 12 seconds. So I don't think this is appropriate for our current build. Cheap Amulet, we'll buy it. Chance-based effects are more likely to trigger. We would like that on the shield, but instead I think we do that with it. Again, this can just live anywhere right now. We don't really care. So chance-based effects of the star items are 15% more likely to trigger. After 5 seconds, we gain 2 buffs of the type of which we have the most, which I'm hoping is going to be Vampirism. It's fine. It means that Shelly has a 15% on 25% chance to cleanse additional debuff, and this has, I'm guessing, 15% of 50% chance to gain 1 luck. I don't know if it does anything to the critical hit damage. Absolutely fine. Got a carrot. Carrot's not the worst. We cleanse 1 debuff. If we have at least 4 luck, which we should have some luck. Where are we getting luck from? Oh, of course, the piercing arrow. Yes. This has a 55% chance to gain an empower, which is really good. 2.7 seconds on the cleanse. I think we probably put you here. We can then move this anywhere. Put buckler here, so it's within this, and it's an activator. And then we can probably put you over here, so you hit both of the vampiric items. This doesn't really live anywhere. But now it's going to just go there and hit 2, I guess. Shell, I think we put it here. So it's on Shelly. Light and light. It would be better if it touched the armor, but we can't do that if we have the buckler here. We do have some more bag space, so we can put that there and we can just move you across. So you gain 2 rejuvenation at the start of the fight, which could mean this gives us rejuvenation, because we might start with more rejuvenation. We gain 3 at the start of battle. Yeah, we only have 3 of this, where we have 4 rejuvenation. So after 5 seconds, I mean, this is probably going to swing once or twice. So we are going to consume the rejuvenation to Vampirism and Spikes. So this is probably going to give us Vampirism or Spikes. We roll past this once, we see what we get. That's really important, that's really important. And some mana is kind of also really important. The reason why this is kind of really important is because we gain 1 mana every 3.5 seconds, but when we have at least 10 mana, this gives us luck instead. So it's kind of required, I guess. Yeah, okay, we could do with an additional weapon or 2, I'm not going to lie. We send this. I think everything's looking fine. Loads of base stamina, regen, a very fast forging hammer. You don't have any empower, so I don't understand the build. Turbo Shelly's amazing. Squirrel Archer's amazing. Broccoli Goober's pretty good. You've also got a Fedora and a very fast activator at 2.45 seconds. Why have you got this at 3.8 when you can put this here? Uniquely unique on the Tusk Poker. And then you've got a 40% perfect topaz in a forging hammer that deals more damage per empower. You have a singular empower. What on earth? Okay, gold games. Love to see them. Oil lamp's pretty good because it's just going to ramp damage and it's going to ramp accuracy. So I think we buy the bag space, we dump it here, we buy the lamp and we put it here. Blueberries go up. I think that's what we do. I'd like this for 4, so I don't think we buy anything else. How's it going, Mayumi? Doing some random games today. Yeah, I think we lock this for 4 and we just send it. I don't feel like we need to change anything right now. Double charismatic orbs, which means you start with a crazy amount of mana. You've got a mana mastery, but no mana orbs because you've got 2 magic wands. Or magic staff, sorry. What do you do? Everyone's second heal for 20. Excuse me. Gain 6 mana or gain 5 heat. Potions trigger faster, you've got no potions. Alright, weird build. We will do survival because we're in gold and we just win every game, I guess. Little chestnut. This is good. I think at the moment we're getting too many spikes though. I would really like more vampirism. I'm not gonna lie. Every 6 seconds. We don't really have anywhere to put it right now. I think we probably need to reorganize bags, I'm not gonna lie. And we can probably do it a lot better as well. Yeah, let's reorganize bags. We will buy the fanny pack, I will buy the corrupted crystal, and I am gonna buy a little chestnut. And then we're gonna roll. There's the helmet, there's the potion. We need 1 gold. We can't sell any. I think we might even sell the platinum customer card at this point. Yep, we're selling that, we're buying a potion. That's going to make us a second Shally with the shell. And now we redo bags. I'm going to say we're golden like this. Lamp's hitting the weapon, weapon's doing its thing. You're hitting 3 activators, they're all fast as well, which is perfect. Makes us have a much higher % chance to gain luck. You're hitting 2 of the things that you want to be hitting. Would like to hit you on Shally, would like to hit the booklet as well, but that's fine. We could put more items on this side, so this gains more of a gold value, so it goes even quicker. But I think 58 is fine. You're hitting 2 light items, you're hitting Shally. This is making a second Shally. Jinx is hitting a bunch of stuff, just not like Shally, which is really important. Yeah, okay. We good. We sending it. Pineapple, helmet locked. Oh, we kind of want the corrupted crystal to turn the helmet into the cap of discomfort. But for now, we'll rock with the corrupted armor. Alright, let's go. Let's have some coffee. Just smashed him. I was worried for a second because they've got Mark's woman and they've got 2 big bows. And they've got Tim and crit chance. And then we just smashed him. 17 vampirisms, that's good to see. Ooh, okay, so we've gained 2 Shallys. Light items are now dark. You hit everything you can hit. Like this, with 2 Shallys. The 2 Shallys don't need to be anywhere in particular, so again, works out perfectly. We can probably bring a Shally there as well, so it's 64 gold, 64% quicker. You still hit both things, which is ideal. You're still hitting the Shally up here, ideal. Probably put you down like that, you across. So you're in a fanny pack, you go a bit quicker. And then we can move this 4 slot and put it anywhere. I think there is fine. Yeah, I think where we had it was absolutely fine. Okay, what do you hit? You hit everything, basically. All the goodness. You hit the armor, you hit little chestnut, you hit the skull badge, the weapon, and the blood manipulation. Where do we put you to make 40 gold? Yeah, kind of nowhere. 37 gold. Not good enough, although we can bring everything up. Move the Jinx a little tiny bit. 10 gold, I think we buy that. We do this, we do this, we do one of these. You go there, Jinx goes there. 37 gold, we need one item to go here. What do you not hit? The spikes and the blueberries. So... the carrot goes up one. Blueberries go there, you go there. 33 gold. 37 gold. 36. It's kind of going to have to go like that, unless we get another singular item and put it here. I mean, the spikes aren't massive. We could do that, and that's going to hit us 42 gold. Kind of works. And this can move across. Carrot can move across blueberries. 38. Oh, that sucks. So you're going to have to go there. Okay. Oh, and that gives us a higher % chance to resist criticals. And I don't know if the 15% more likely to trigger also goes into triggering faster for the Guardian Unique. That's a lot of healing, Raven. We do have a lot of healing, but we also do have this thing. So 15% of our healing is damage. A crow, we are inflicting debuffs. If we went crow, you would have to hit both of these debuffers, right? Crow. Items trigger 6% faster and gain 6% chance to duplicate debuffs they inflict. Steal one luck from our opponent. That is actually really good. Ooh. Puts it back on 43 gold, which is fine. It doesn't hit the lamp anymore. Which, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's already getting 20% faster in 2 fanny packs. I think that's okay. And it doesn't hit the blueberries still, but again, I think that's fine. Otherwise, it hits everything it kind of needs to hit. When this turns into a raven, is it a crow or a raven? A crow, whatever. That is what you meant, right? This thing turning into a raven? When this does turn into the crow, we will have to move bags around again because this wants to be in the Jinx's line of sight, I guess. So we'll probably have to reorganize bags, but again, that's okay. We could sell the blueberry and get a piggy bank. We don't need it. I still want the cap, and I still want the pineapple. I hope that's what you meant by raven, by the way. That's what I thought you meant, so lol, let's send it. Have some coffee. Thought we'd lose that when I saw a double axe. There are 2 lamps on the double axe, and they've got a cap of discomfort. Immediately healing reduction by 30%. Kinda sucks. Didn't really hurt them. Crazy. Okay. We got the crow. You now kind of want to hit this as well as this. You're cleansing 2 debuffs and inflict them on our opponent. I'm guessing that has a chance to duplicate 6%. So I would like this to hit both things. It would have to go here if we did such a thing. Which is not the worst thing in the world. You want to move up 1, however. You hit kind of everything that's important there, and this is 44 gold without even doing anything. So you can just stay there, I guess. Spikes can go in, so when spikes activate, I think the carrot is better there, actually. Maybe something like that. Carrot's faster than the spikes. Blueberries are fine where they are. This is now hitting both the debuffers. It's not hitting the other Shelly, though. Which kind of is a bit rubbish, but you are gaining 68 worth of gold, so I think we can live with that, to be fair. We buy you, we can move the buckler down 1 maybe. We can buy the helmet, we want the helmet in. Buckler's still better than the helmet right now, at least. Would like the pineapple. So helmet goes there, makes it more gold value, and we gain more critical chance and stun resist, sorry, critical hit resist and stun resist. We grab the pineapple and just dump you here. So you're going to generate spikes. I don't care about this going faster. Would be nice if it hit the carrot and the blueberry. Would be nice if the crow also hit it, but again, we're not that bothered about that. 0 gold, send. 68 currently. We've got the goop hitting 4 things. What are you? 2.58. It's not the worst. 1.86. So these will gain a 60% chance to duplicate their debuffs after 30 seconds, I guess. 97 crit, crazy. Smashed them. Didn't even look at their build, to be fair. More blueberries, we may as well. They can go on the garlic. We've got another shell. Don't think we care. Don't think we care about any of these things, so I think we roll past all of it. We can turn the blood goob into a falcon blade. That's hilarious to see. I don't think we mind doing that either. We might as well buy bag space. Pop you here. You still can't... Oh, you can hit the crow and you can hit the cat now. Is this where we move you up to here and spin some things around? I think it might be. Not going to hit the crow. Oh, actually, no. I can't bother to do that, to be fair. I don't want to reorganize bags either. I get into a certain point and just think, we're fine. It doesn't need doing. You probably want to go somewhere better than we can put you if we want you in. I don't see where we get a mana robin that's actually going to benefit us and give us lots of mana. Maybe there? The Shelly's never going to trigger, but this is triggering every 2.4 seconds, a little bit quicker as well, because it is ramping in cooldown reduction or attack speed. Probably would be better there, maybe. Or maybe where the stunner is. Maybe we do that instead, so it's on the weapon. That kind of works. Let's roll past all this stuff. Do we need a toad? Items gained 10 buffs, heal for 12. Items used 10 buffs. We gain a luck and a mana. You could go where the blueberries are living, right? Because you use stuff. You use 1 rejuvenation to gain 2 buffs. So what? 5 attacks and we gain 5 luck and 5 mana. Every 3.8 seconds it also gains luck and mana. And items gain 10 buffs. We heal for 12. So sorry, every 5 attacks we heal for 12, and every 10 attacks? Yeah, every 10 attacks would gain a luck and a mana. Could live here. So on the crow, what does the crow do? It steals a luck. So you just gain every 30 seconds, give or take. You're then going to get... I think we do put that there for the blueberries. We put the blueberries somewhere else, like here. You're on the weapon, you're on the crow. We could absolutely put you somewhere better, I think, where it really benefits us, but for now, you're just going to be there. It would also mean that when we gain 35 mana, we gain 20 random buffs, which could help us. It could also... Well, it's going to help us regardless. We've got 1 gold left. We roll. Bag space. We do need it, right? Yeah, we got another row down here to put in. I also kind of like the heart container, I'm not going to lie. Although we are using rejuvenation, so this is never going to go up to 7, but every 3 seconds it's going to replenish a rejuvenation, which we do need. So heart container makes sense. We got no space on this side, have we? No. So we could put the lamp here as an activator. You could then go up here when we have bag space for you. Wait, is it not better to have this as an activator anyway? 0.4. No, it's 1.6? So 3.4, it's the same. Yeah, it's exactly the same cooldown reduction, I think. But yeah, if we get a bag slot up here, we can put you up here. We can make you an activator, and then we could get a lamp in as well and put a lamp here. That's going to give us basically everything, although this is probably a better activator. So maybe the lamp lives like there. You live here, and then you just go up 1. And then we'd have to move Shelly somewhere, maybe where the buckler is. We'll figure that out. I think we reserve these 3 and we send it. Okay. Could lose to this. This Dancing Dragon's nuts. It's also got double lamp on the Dancing Dragon. Yep. Yep. We also have minus 30% healing reduction, so that's probably why we lost that. We need singular or double bag slots, right? Because you're a 4-pack. You are a 4-pack. Oh no. So, I think we're gonna buy this. Oh, we can just move everything down. Lol. We can do 3. Oh, it's in a 2 over there, though, isn't it? That doesn't work. For now, we'll just do that a second. We want the heart container more than anything else. An acorn would also be really good for the weapon. So, before we can grab the lamp, let's move you across one. You here. That on Shelly. Oh, we can't afford the acorn. That's my bad. I didn't see that. I thought we could afford that. Don't want to sell the oil lamp for claws of attack, although claws of attack would give us more luck, which means this would gain more crit chance. I think that's fine. Shelly goes there. This goes on this Shelly. Thank you for the follow. Heart container goes there, and you live here, right? That's just how we get everything in. I don't think we care about this anymore. So we should probably sell it. Weapons use minus 5% stamina. We're fine for stamina. Chance to find treasure items. I'm pretty certain we have 2 treasure items. Yes, we do. So I don't think we can gain any more treasure items, so that does nothing for us. So we could probably sell that and put blueberries in. Yeah, send it. We want the acorn as well. Or do we want the acorn? I mean, we'll lock them both. We may as well. We've got 3 rounds left. So, ooh, lots of mana. Kind of Excalibur. You've also given us 60% healing reduction, which kind of breaks our whole build. So we probably lose to these as well. Yep. So we're winning every game until the final, like, 3, which is kind of funny to me, to be fair. We need another 2-slotter bag for this bad boy to go in. There. Or a 1-slotter, in fact. We're going to buy that. We're going to keep the acorn locked, but we are going to roll for a singular. A singular? That could also be good as well. Ooh. For more Vampiric stuff. Oh, this is so bad rolling with 2 items reserved. Crazy. We got a 3-slot. We don't need a 3-slot. I mean, we can use a 3-slot. We can just do that, I guess, for now. The lamp doesn't go in, though. We want the crystal as well, thank you. How on earth? I guess we'd have to 3-slotter like that. And then we fanny pack like that. You go there. You go there, and then this hits both Vampiric things. Hell yeah, we figured it out. We've also got some blueberries, which we may as well grab and bang there, because we've got 4 gold. So, yeah, I mean, we're not going to be able to make this, because I've just realised we've got 2 rounds left. But the cap of discomfort is insane. I kind of want this in every single build we run. At least one of them, if not more. If I had realised we have 2 rounds left, I would have bought this immediately. But I guess we're not going to be able to buy that and merge them. So we kind of don't need that anymore. Yeah, my bad. Acorn, it's not bad. And then obviously the blood amulet as well we kind of want. So blood manipulation does what it needs to do. Oof indeed. Send it. God damn it. Oh, another dancing dragon. I think we lose just because they've got a dancing dragon. Oh, they've also got fatigue stone. We did beat them, that's fine. How many seconds was that? 10 seconds, give or take. So we start to ramp at like I want to say like the 7-8 second mark. Okay. I don't know if the toad's doing anything for us. It takes far too long to ramp, so we're going to sell the toad. You can stay there. I would like both the acorn and at least one of them. I don't know how important the mana is. We seem to lose really quickly, so I think that would go like that. Nope, because it doesn't fit. So we'd move this whole thing up one. Galley goes there. Heart goes there. You go here. Acorn goes there, right? So, oh, you don't hit the goob. Oh, you do if we do that, though. Huh. Thank God, we figured it out. So you now go 60% faster. The weapon now has an additional 5% crit for each look. It's already gaining 3% critical for each look because of this bag, the Ranger bag. So it starts with 12% crit, it gains 3% for each look, 8% for each look, and we're not really getting a lot of luck, which is funny. Eventually, when the when the blueberries ramp, we start gaining luck. This is giving us luck whenever the sword, the skull badge, or the carrot activate, 50% chance. So that's the only source of luck we're kind of getting. It seems to not really work, but also kind of work. Blueberries, we've got 6 gold. We may as well do what? Roll a bit. Amazing, there's a fanny pack. I don't care about that anymore. We're going to roll. I don't think we need any of that. It's hard to get in as well. We probably should have bought the fanny pack. Oh, we can trade in the frozen buckler for a squirrel archer. Holy, is that the play right now to end on? I think it is. Do I think it is? You're 68 gold. You're now 69 gold. Plus we can get a blueberry into 71 gold. So you go faster and you touch 5 things, which means you're going to just ramp. Squirrel Archer was the play. We may as well buy you. That gives us 15 extra armor, and we send it. If we lose because they've got loads of melee weapons, we made the wrong decision. What on earth are you doing? With a King Goober, putting turbo... Oh, he's got loads of potions. Alright, never mind. Okay, we get smashed. Okay. For a second, I'd laughed to myself. Obviously, I was like, why on earth have you got a Turbo Shelly taking up 2 slots of the King Goober? And then I realised I've got 4 potions. So it goes, what, 120% faster? And it's a bit of a heat build, so this was actually a 4-second trigger. They got double Turbo Shellys. Insane. They got a King Goober, which is ridiculous. Every 6 activations, heals for 35, protects 3 buffs from removal, uses 4 mana to become invulnerable for 1.5 seconds 3 times. They were removing our spikes and gaining heat, and they were duplicating 20% chance to duplicate the heat they were gaining. Also mana. Also this fella, using 1 mana to gain 2 heat, is 20% chance to duplicate heat. Crazy. They've got a Staff of Fire, which uses 2 mana, 2 heat to gain 6 damage. I don't think they needed this at all. I don't think they even needed this weapon. It's also double gloved with a chili. Couple of boots for defense. Bunch of potions. Mana, and a divine potion. We didn't even get 10 debuffs on them. They didn't even need to use this. I guess when they used the mana potions, it would have stripped the debuffs. Because I've got 2 of these on the divine potion. Mana Mastery, double rainbow. Interesting. It would have been crazy if they had the potion skill as well. So it was just firing a random potion. I don't think they needed that much mana either, to be fair. Having 4 mana pots, I think they could have done like 4 health pots maybe. But then they do have 2 turbo shellies, so yeah, insane. Well, overall, we would have gained rank, so it's not the worst thing in the world. 18. Good lord, I wish we got that in Master. And yeah, it's in gold, so generally speaking, we kind of win most of the games. Okay, let's jump into another random rank game. Oh, we are the adventurer with the bag of giving. So we're in Master on this dude. Okay. And we got Fortune, chance-based effects more likely to trigger. 5 seconds, we gain 2 buffs to the type we have the most of, and a bunch of chip gemstones. Alright. Okay, and we also got a fanny pack. So I guess we want weapons. I'm not too fussed about the spear. We'll buy it because it's on sale. Rejuvenation could be good because we are going to gain an additional 2 buffs of the type of which we have the most, which would be Rejuvenation if we bought Rejuvenation. That would also give us some minor heal. 4 every 2 seconds. A banana is better than that. We have a banana on offer. We've also got a Wand of Equilibrium and we've got a garlic. Don't know how we get the banana in if we keep the spear. I think we probably want to go wooden sword, banana, and make a boomerang. So I think we sell the spear. We grab the banana and put you. Oh no, there. We grab the sword. We grab the wand. Wand goes in. Sword goes in. Star we keep in. Banana goes there. I guess we can make the bow go faster and we can put you in there. That kind of works. Chance-based effects, this doesn't do anything, but it does give us some extra buffs. After 5 seconds, you have triggered once. So it's either going to give us 2 mana, 2 luck, or 2 rejuvenation. I hope it's rejuvenation, but we'll see what happens with the Wand of Equilibrium. I don't know if it always gives us a mana, then a luck, and then a rejuvenation. I don't know exactly how these function. They could be completely random when they give us buffs. Luck. So we lose this game. Okay, cool. They have a hammer. Yep, they had 3 health left. We almost beat them. Puzzle Bag of Love. Really good for the banana. So you can go in there. So you're going to heal for 20% more. We also gain 7 max health at the start of the fight, start of the round. We gained some bag space. Love to see it. We gained a chipped ruby, which in the backpack, after 5 seconds, deals 4 damage with 150% life steal. It's going to have an additional 20% heal on it. We gained an acorn for both the weapons, so you can go there, weapon can come across, you can go in there. You only hit the acorn, so that's fine, you two can live like this. You also hit the red gemstone, fair enough. And we got some debuff cleanse, I think this goes in there, this goes in there. And we send it? Yeah? We'll probably want to lock the bag space. Yeah, let's send it. Bag of Giving. For people who don't know, items of all classes are offered in the shop. When we enter the shop, we spend all our gold to generate random items, and whenever a class item inside activates, we gain 0.1 maximum stamina. Broom and a sword with some stones. You've also got a banana to heal you. Either a very close game or we lose. Very close game. We'll take it. More bag space, chip gemstones, max health. A broccoli, which is always nice. We gain 2 luck every 6 seconds. If we have at least 5 luck, we gain 2 rejuvenation instead. We have gained, we're going to spin you around like so. Star can go there, you can go there. We've got some coal. These two are going to merge. The chip rubies, they're in the healing bag because they deal damage. You, in a weapon, 12% chance to gain, to deal plus 6 damage and gain 1 heat. In the backpack, however, after 5 seconds we gain 2 heat and we cleanse 3 debuffs. I think that goes in the backpack in the hopes that this, after 5 seconds, gives us more heat. We have no gold, we're going to have to sell something, obviously, to buy stuff. Spicy banana. When a banana activates, 50% chance to gain a heat, 1 stamina used, we heal for 3. Kind of garbage late game. It's not bad in turn 3. If we have a bunch of bananas in a pan, but we don't. And child weapons, attacks of the weapons go have a 20% chance to repeat. That doesn't do anything for us right this moment. Or we can go un-ID'd. I think we go un-ID'd by selling, I want to say, the blue gemstone and the yellow gemstone, because I do like burning coals. So we're going to sell that, we're going to sell that, we're going to go un-ID'd. That is giving us, once again, blood manipulation. Good lord, fair enough. We'll keep the bag space locked. We don't want wolf badge. Battle Rage items trigger 30% faster, and we take 22% reduced damage. If we don't have anything that starts Battle Rage, which we don't, this will start Battle Rage after 5 seconds for 4 seconds. So for 4 seconds, everything, well, within the stars, triggers 30% faster, and we take 22% reduced damage. That's basically 2, maybe 3 swings on the enemy's weapon, so I don't really think this is beneficial. So I think we'll lock the twine and we'll send it. Don't like this build right now, not gonna lie. Yeah, you've got heavy drinking, which is interesting. You've got a load of weapons, so we're probably gonna die, and a bunch of heat gain. Yup. Whoops. Mana potion we do not need. Green gem is kind of nice in the weapon to put on some poison, and we got a platinum customer card. That's not the worst thing in the world. Where do we put you? I guess we do like that, maybe? Like that. Bag space on sale, we buy it, we unreserve this. No, we'll keep this locked down as well. Yeah, this is a weird build. I don't like this at all. Mana Orb could be good. We do want the twine to make a boomerang, so I think we're going to sell the coal. Yeah, we're going to sell the coal. You now live here. Twine now lives here. That's making a boomerang. You can go there, you can go there, you can move up one. This can go in here. Debuff Cleanse can go there. How are we looking? You're hitting the acorn, which is fine. You're in the healing bag, you're also hitting broccoli. These two don't need to hit anything. Chance-based effects, you're hitting the acorn, you're not hitting the twine. Doesn't really matter, we're not going to have the twine next turn anyway. You're hitting 2 of the things that you can hit. They're the only 2 things you can hit. Deal 15% of your damage is healing. You don't need to be in the healing bag. The only things that need to be in the healing bag is this gem and the banana, which are in the healing bag. I think we keep this reserved. We don't care about the mana roll. We don't care about rejuvenation on the healing herbs. Okay. We normally are a lot more like developed at this round, at this point in time on this class when we play this without randoming. Yeah, we just get smashed against these guys unless we start to really ramp our healing, but I don't think we do. Yup. We're getting a badger for more max health. The boomerang is now in. So boomerang is now going to steal, or sorry, on hit, reduce stamina cost by 20%, so eventually it's free. 50% chance to steal a random buff. This is going to make it more than 50%, so like, I don't know, like 62% or something. And this still gives it crit chance. We've gained claws of attack. We currently use 1.2 stamina. 0.4, 0.8, but after 5 swings this is free. So we probably do want the claws of attack in. We can probably do something like that. Badger wants to hit as many nature items as possible, and it also wants to be in the healing bag. We have 2 nature items, so you're going to live like that. We've got a fire, you can go there. Another green gemstone, you can probably go in the claws, and we've got some more debuff cleanse. You don't merge together, unless we just put you in the bow. So we have 1 debuff cleanse and the bow. We keep this locked, we don't need a stone badge. Although every time we enter the shop, we do gain an additional gold, which means Bag of Giving gives us 1 more gold value if we were to buy this. I think we lock it for now. Yeah, I think we lock that. We may even get it. Every 3 seconds we gain 4 armor. It's not the worst thing in the world. Badger, every 4.2 seconds we use a mana to gain 20 max health, plus 2 for each nature item. So it's giving us 24 max health. Health drops below 50%. We heal for 20% of our max health once. We are scaling max health because of Magic for Dummies. This is every 5 seconds we use 1 mana, gain 8 maximum health, plus 3 for each spell. Crafted spells count twice. We don't have any spells right now, or crafted spells. Blueberries could also be good here because we are using a lot of mana, and right now we only generate 1 mana every 3.3 seconds if we have luck and rejuvenation, which we don't currently have. This will give us luck every 6 seconds. for the first 3 triggers, and then it starts giving us rejuvenation. So yeah, we probably need a way to get mana. Double Goob, we probably lose because they're going to out-heal us. Have some coffee. The Badger didn't fire every time it procced there, because we didn't have enough mana gain. So we want Blueberries. We also probably want Fortuna's Hope. I think we put that in and replace this bow. This has a 75% chance to gain a luck on hit, which is going to be increased by 15% off 75. We sell this bow. We got a little goober. Not great. You can probably go there. This is also a nature item, so you're hitting 3 nature items now. All the 3 nature items that are on the board. What are we doing? I would like more of these red gemstones in the healing bag. So you're going to go there. We're going to put this one here. And then we can't merge these two together unless we did something like that. Or better yet, we can put the little ones in there. Coal, we put that in there to make a burning coal again. I would like the blueberries, so you're going to go in there. You get moved across. This is now hitting both the foods. You don't get hit, so you're going to have to go there instead. So you hit 4. You're on no activations that are good right now. That sucks, but for now, you can just live there. I don't want the villain sword. Melee weapons deal -2 damage, and this deals +4 damage for each melee weapon it touches. It's a 1.3 activator. If we were to goob, this would be really good. I think we're going to lock it. It is a treasure item. Stone Badge is also good, as I say. I think we lock these 3 and we send it. We are about to hit the round, subclass round. I don't know how we're still alive. 2 lives left. We may even not get to the subclass round at this stage. This build is very, very janky right now. What are our percents? This is 57.5%. We did win. Crazy. You are 86.25%. This is 5.75 for each luck we have. Okay. This gives us a chance to duplicate buffs. That's ginormous. It's also a legendary, so that gives us 2 reflections of debuffs. Where do you live? Doesn't really matter, to be completely honest. We can probably put it there. Or better yet, put it there, move that across one. You move across, you move across. Fire debuff cleanse, you can probably go there now. So you're on a 2.5 second and a 1.7 second. You remove a spike from your opponent every 3.8 seconds, and we gain 1 heat per spike removed. We will sell this. I don't think it fits the build currently. We don't need the rock, and I don't think we need this gemstone. So for now, we'll put it in there though. We could sell this now for 4. Yes, we don't reserve this because we don't have enough melee weapons, but we will buy you. You're a 3-second activator. You gain 4 armor. It's going to give us some mitigation. And you're on the fastest 2 activators. You can't hit any other nature things, I'm pretty certain. You hit everything you can. Yep. We're looking pretty terrible, but also okay at the same time. Send it, we'll keep the bag space reserved. Shelly, Ripsaw Blade, full Burning Sword, Lamp on the Ripsaw Blade, and a Goober with a health pot. Okay, I thought we would lose this, but it looks like we're winning because our max health is scaling so well. Yep. Subclass unlocked, what's on offer? Nothing, that sucks. I don't think we need a crow because we're not currently putting debuffs on people. That sells for 7, easiest decision of my life. We've gained a massive lifesteal ruby, which I think probably wants to go on claws of attack. You can go in that one. We can sell the little crap one, and the yellow one, and the green one. That now gives us 10 gold to buy one of these things. We've also got an Armored Courage Puppy, which cannot be blocked by shields or trigger spikes, and it deals +2 damage per pet. We currently have 2 pets, so you could live there. Yep, that's fine by me. This no longer gives us a 20% extra heal, but it's probably better in a weapon anyway. And then we need to put this back in somewhere. And then we need to buy a subclass. So Archaeologist is really good. I do like Archaeologist. The fact it gives us extra treasure items normally means we get carried by treasure items. Merchant could also be good because we do have a lot of random 1 and 2 slot items. Weapon Master I don't think fits the current build because we don't have any real massive debuff cleanse. Bard could also be good for the ukulele. It does increase our healing by 20%. We do have a lot of red gems currently and a badger. Gives us a 15% chance to duplicate buffs gained as well by every single buff. This will stack with the tiger rune, so I think we're going to go Bard. Ooh. Okay, let's read your bags. Yeah, it's going to trigger 120% faster. It's not doing the musical activation at the top. Advance the cooldown of a random non-musical item by 20%. But it is increasing our healing by 20%. It's giving us a 15% chance to 15% chance to duplicate buffs gained. And every 6 seconds, it's either going to heal us for 30. It's in the healing bag. Gain 5 random buffs or inflict 4 frost. So it is pretty good. You're hitting 4 nature items. I'm pretty sure that's all you can hit. It is. So you're hitting everything. You're also in a healing bag. 50% health. We heal for 20% of our max health. You're also in a healing bag. And nothing else needs to be in this healing bag. Yes, nothing else needs to be. I think we send it. I think we're looking alright here. Chance-based effects are hitting both of the dupe. We'll look at that after the end. I'll have some coffee real quick and I'll chat random gibberish. Smashed him. Okay, the random gibberish. Chance-based effects are more likely to trigger. So 57.5. Oh, 13.8% chance to duplicate buffs. That's kind of crap from 12%. 17.25% chance to duplicate buffs. And the acorn is obviously 5.75 as opposed to 5. So that's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world. We also gain 13 in power. Every 4 hits, we gain in power, that's why. Okay. Box of Prosperity. What needs to go in here? Lots of things. We could... Thinking... We could dump that there, spin you around and put you in. You still hit 2 pets, which is fine. We're now getting chip gemstones from this box. You can go in here. So this is just lots of chip gemstones. We've gained a potion that removes 10 debuffs when we have 10 debuffs. Not the worst thing in the world, not the best. We can probably sell that, to be fair. We're getting another broccoli, so broccoli on broccoli. That gives this an additional 2 health. Debuff cleanse is nice, but I don't think we need it. I think we sell it for 4 and buy bag space. Our bags are looking all over the shop right now, which isn't great. We put the star back in. The flame can go in. Lots of burning coals can go in as well. Which means we're going to start the game off after 5 seconds with 6 heat. Not the worst, not the best. Poison gemstone, that gives us some rejuvenation after 4 seconds. We may as well just bang that anywhere. And then we got a yellow gemstone, which we don't need, and the small red gemstone, which we don't need. That gives us 2 gold to not buy anything. The lamp might be nice to ramp something. So we will lock it down. Our weapons are not going to get us through to winning lots of games later on. So we do need a better weapon. Lightsaber could be good. We do gain a bit of rejuvenation, right? Off the wand. The random buffs. And that's it. Nice. So maybe not go this. You gain a spike and heal for 4 every 3.3 seconds. It makes sense we get spikes because this attacks 5% faster for every spike. So I think we lock the pineapple and we keep the lamp locked and we send. Lots of fire. Oh no, even more fire as well. When they hit 60, we take 100 damage. Are they going to hit 60? No! Smashed them. We have 3 weapons that use stamina, so this does not do anything for us. Time melting's nice, because at the start of battle we start with 5 heat. We sell the rock, we don't need it. I would like to maintain this for debuff cleanse. So I'm going to put that in the spike shield, and we are going to hold on to the spike shield as well. A vampiric potion I don't think we care about, although we probably should because we do have this item, blood manipulation. So blood manipulation can come down. You can come out and you can go there, so this now triggers 20% faster. Vampiric potion, both characters drop below 80% health, consume this and gain 3 vampirism. And deal 15% magic damage, 15 magic damage, I don't know why I keep saying percent. 15 magic damage with 100% lifesteal, so that when we both drop below 80% helps us out, but if we don't both drop below 80%, this does not help us out at all. We can move that down one, we're going to sell the box of riches, because we're gaining a chip gemstone now from this bag. And we have been for a few rounds. We gained another platinum customer card, which we could put in better places, but right now it is what it is. You're hitting 1 thing, so that's 2 debuff reflections. Although there would also work really well, so it hits 3 things, so it gains 6. And this is hitting 2 things. And you're not hitting 2 things. So we're going to reflect 10 debuffs at the start of the round, which means coals probably aren't good in the backpack for the 3 debuff cleanse, 3, 6, 9 debuffs we remove after 5 seconds. Unless they're a very, very heavy debuff build, in which case we'll reflect all the debuffs and then these will start pumping the cleanse, maybe, hopefully. Time melting, do you do anything? You don't touch anything, so the only reason why I would buy this for 3 is because A, it's on sale, and B, because we start with 5 heat, and I think heat is very good. I think we're going to buy that for 3. We're doing it. We're going to unreserve the lamp, although this also starts us off with 2 heat. I think we want the fanny pack. We also need to get in the spike shield somehow. I mean, I see how we do that. We just move you across one, put you here instead. We take out the flame, we take out a burning coal, we take out the star, we put the spike shield in there. Oh my god, gems, leave me alone. Like this. You now hit 2 things, you hit 2 things, and we have 1 burning coal. So we're going to reflect 8 debuffs, and then after 5 seconds we're going to cleanse 3 debuffs. Burning coal in armor gives us 15 armor, and we resist 5 frost. That's kind of overkill with the other burning coal and the other gems, so I think we take out that burning coal and we put you in. So we start with 5 heat, because we don't really need to technically remove the debuffs. I think as well, we are probably going to put in another one of these in here so they combine together. We want the red one, we want the fire, we want the 2 burning coals. I don't think we care about the blue gemstone, or the yellow, or the green, or the other green, so I think we hold on to all this, and we buy backspace. A fanny pack! You can probably go there with the 4 slot here. You 2 move back in. We've got a 1 there. We probably want the star back in, but again, I'm not overly bothered. So I think we're going to put both the burning coals in. to contradict myself massively, you know what? We'll put the star back in. We'll leave the star in. We'll put the coal there. Do you go anywhere better here? No, not really. You have to live there. So yeah, you're going to hit 2, you're going to hit 2. That is okay to me. Fire, we want in case we get a Shelly, and we can turbo Shelly it if we get another fire, so I don't mind holding on to a singular flame. This red gemstone, when these merge, this will go back in the weapon for more lifesteal. Otherwise, I think we are golden. We don't need a phoenix, and I don't think we need a little chestnut. Although that would turn us into a bit of a heat build, so I'm going to reserve it for a turn. Let's send it. Ooh, a squirrel! All their pets have a 20% chance of triggering twice. They've also got debuff on us, but luckily we reflect a bunch of debuffs to start with. We're now resisting a couple of debuffs. We've gone past the 5-second mark a long time ago, so these did nothing, or this did nothing. And our max health scale was way better than their damage, so we won. Okay. This is good in the boomerang, because it attacks 3% faster, which means it's just going to ramp. It doesn't cost any stamina, as I say, after the first 5 swings, so this is just going to steal loads of buffs and go faster and faster and faster for the longer the game goes on. We don't need an egg, we don't need a collar. You turn into a spiked wall, right? Base stamina regen, minus 30%. Battle rage lasts 2 seconds longer, so after 5 seconds we'll enter battle rage for 6 seconds. Return damage limit of spikes against melee and ranged is increased by 30%, and on attack we have a 30% chance to prevent 15 damage, remove 0.3 stamina from the opponent, and gain 2 spikes. I don't think that's great because it's a 6-slot item. And and the most important thing, in my opinion, about shields is the removal of stamina, and they both still remove 0.3 stamina, so I don't think that matters. I mean, obviously, this can give us 20 spikes, which means this will go 5% faster per spike. We may make that. We may make it. Let's just make it. Let's just make it. That's fine. Don't need yellow. Don't need the little pink one. Don't need greens. At this point, we're going to unreserve everything except the pineapple. We're going to buy the pineapple and not use it. Lol, we're going to roll for bag space. That's one roll. We're going to roll again. And we didn't get any bag space. We can turn a platinum customer card into a poison frog. Items gain 10 buffs, heal for 12. Items use 10 buffs. We inflict 2 poison and gain a mana. I don't see how that works in our current setup, so we're not going to do it. A singular bag slot could be cool. It would allow us to do what? To take this out, move you here, put the bag slot in here, and then get a pineapple in. Or better yet, we take you out. We buy this. What do we sell? The red gem? And a flame or a burning coal? I think we sell a burning coal. We buy you, we get you there. We put pineapple here. Book goes in there. Do we want to take out a platinum card? Yeah, we're going to take this out. I'm going to put you in. So every 3 seconds we gain 4 armor. You're no longer in the bag, that's fine. Neither is the star. We keep the burning coal, we keep the fire, we send it. Is everything looking alright? Ooh, you could now hit that thing up there. So stone badge gets switched with you. Yes, because you don't have to touch anything and nothing has to touch you, but you want to touch the spike collar, so the effect durations of star items are increased by 60%, so we're going to enter battle rage for longer than 2 seconds. Happy days. Okay, lots of fire, turbo Shelly, protection of their buffs to be removed. And debuffs being cleansed, but they're not really putting debuffs on us. They're also consuming their buffs to heal for 12 every 3 seconds. 2 points something seconds. Smashed them. Alright. Don't know how we're winning these games, I'm not gonna There's a massive spike wall. That's fantastic. So you are going to go there, which means our stamina regeneration is minus 30. So we are absolutely going to run into stamina problems now, which is not ideal. But it is what it is. I would like this to not take up 2 stars, so this goes faster. The only way we could do that is by putting it somewhere else. Maybe here, but don't like that. Don't need chests, don't need a stone. Vampiric arm is kind of nice. Is this where we sell the bow? 75% chance to gain a luck. That is giving us crit chance, so maybe we don't sell the bow. But I would like this, specifically because we have blood manipulation. And the fact that it converts 45 health into 100 armor, and we gain 2 vampirism, and then every 2.8 seconds we convert 10 health into 20 armor. Which just makes sense. If we can maintain our health, this just makes sense. We have no bag slots for you though. You no longer touch anything except the spike shield. Oh, of course, because this enters battle rage. Ew, that sucks. So you are going to have to go here instead now. And you are going to have to go there. I feel like max health is way more important than the Wand of Equilibrium. But we don't have enough mana gain to maintain our mana consumption. No, you're the only thing consuming mana, aren't you? Yeah. So right now we do have enough mana gain. Just blueberries. Oh. Yeah, just blueberries. And that's going to supply this with enough mana to continuously gain mana. Again, we would like more mana. I guess we only want the one stick in, or the Wand of Equilibrium in, if we also want the max health book. I would like the max health book in though. So we can't put this in if we only have blueberries, because we don't have enough mana. So we would need to put this stick in. So we need bag space. So you go in over the book. I guess we put the star in a second. Although I don't really care about putting the star in as we roll for bag space. We have Platinum customer card because sell for 4. We got a bunch of green gems. I don't care about green gems that much. But they do give me poison resistance. So maybe we do care about these gems. Maybe not this crap one though, we sell that. Roll for bag space. Oh, we can get a squirrel archer if we sell the acorn collar. Ooh, I do like a squirrel archer. On hit, steal a random buff, triggers 15% faster for each pet or food. Huh. I guess we spin the bow round and would buy you and put you here. It would mean everything would lose crit chance. How important is crit chance? Let's find out. If we start to lose every game, we know why. You're hitting as many things as possible except one food slot, so you can go up, you can go across, you still hit all the nature things, and you are losing 2 spots, which is fine. I think at this point in time as well, we sell the other customer card, we buy bag space and put it here. We roll once more for more bag space, we didn't see it. We don't have a shell for Shelly, so I don't think we get the healing potion. I think we're going to roll again for bag space. There's some cheap bag space. I think we're going to sell the goober. And we sell the flame. We buy you, we put you here, we grab the vampiric armor and put you here. You're touching both the vampiric items. We can now get the book back in for max health. And now ideally we want to take out one item, so we gain 4 armor every 3 seconds. But we can't remove anything in our bag, so we keep these 2, we hold on to the cheese. Yeah. This doesn't benefit from vampirism, neither does the boomerang, but the claws do. Oh, neither does that bow. So the only thing that's giving us the beneficial effect of vampirism is this thing, which is going to attack faster for all the spikes we steal. You're going to go very fast. You're also in a healing bag, which you don't need to be in. You don't even need to be in a healing bag either, but that's fine. You still hit 2 pets. You have now lost 3 stars, so you go 90% faster, although you are in 2 fanny packs, so you go 120% faster as opposed to 150, I believe. Uh, 140, sorry, not 150. Okay, let's send this. We think we are looking good. Shally with 3 potions, and they've got the potion heavy drinking skill. So you're going to go 45% faster. You've got Thorn Whip being made. You've also got the leaf. Alright. I'll take it. Ew! I don't think we care about sun armor. Sold. Being in Battle Rage does what for us? It doesn't do anything for us. When we're in Battle Rage, nothing happens. So we don't need this thing. Don't think we want the Spectral Dagger. We also don't have enough mana generation to have this consume mana, ignore armor, and deal +6 damage, so we sell it. We don't care about the garlic either, we sell that. And blue gemstone, it's not the worst, we're going to sell it, we don't care. Cheese is really good. That helmet is also really good if we can get the corrupted crystal. But we also do want bag space. I think here, as bananas as it sounds, we buy the cheese and we switch out a broccoli for a cheese. We won't sell this though, we'll keep hold of it. We'll keep this reserve, we'll roll for bag space. We didn't see any, we'll roll again. There's some cheap bag space. There's a cheap cupcake. Holy, do we now sell the broccoli? I kind of feel like I'm going to sell this stone badge. I don't like it. I don't care for it that much. Okay. Fanny pack, cupcake, helmet. Oh, and more max health, but we don't have the mana for it. But we will, because I'm going to probably buy it. We've got 4 gold, so we either buy a cupcake and put it nowhere, or we buy a fanny pack and the book. I think we fanny pack and book. If we get the fanny pack, where do you live, my friend? Honestly, I think we fanny pack here. We're going to move all of this down 1. You still hit everything you need to. We fanny pack here, we put the wand in. We put the book here so it doesn't go faster. So we gain more mana regen. You can actually go down 1. Oh wait, you can go down 1, you can go down 1, and then we can get the broccoli back in. Don't really care too much about this star at this point. We do want to get it back in, but we're not really that fussed. We can also buy another book instead of broccoli. Is 1 fanny pack enough to make this go hard? I don't know. Also, you should be switched over the side, so we gain a random buff when you trigger. It's only 1 buff in the potion belt, not that bothered. First potion inside consume, gain a random buff. I don't think 1 random buff is going to be the win or loss condition. Gaining more looks good. We don't gain a lot of luck, so 2 broccolis in makes sense. So we hit the 5 luck threshold as quick as possible, and then these just pump rejuvenation. You're stealing buffs, you could steal some luck. You're giving us a random buff, could be luck. You are pumping luck. We don't need the broccoli in. We grab this book and we put you here, and we hope to God, between the wand in a fanny pack and the blueberries not in a fanny pack, we have enough mana to support 2 books. 1 in a fanny pack, 1 not in a fanny pack. That's every 5 seconds we're using 2 mana, and every 4.2 seconds we're using a 3rd mana. You're also in a fanny pack. So you go 10% faster, you go 10% faster, and that's 3 mana every give or take 5 seconds. We are currently only generating 2 mana every 3.5 seconds. So we may run into a mana problem. It all depends if cheese gives us mana or this steals mana. Most builds run mana, so I'm pretty sure we'll be able to steal some mana with the archer, but we will find out. You have no mana. Brilliant. One of the books didn't give us anything. Otherwise, we're doing alright for mana now. Alright, and we're ramping max health. Is the Badger about to heal us for half our health? He must have already done that. Okay, we win. We will do survival. We always do survival. That's pretty good for bag space, but we ain't got nowhere to put you. Unless we do that, and we do that. And then we do a little something something. Like that, into that. Don't care about actually just filling bags up with bag space, to be fair. You can go there, so you hit everything. We've also gained this cheat, which is fantastic. I don't think we care about this item. Carrot's nice. The books can probably go back to where they were living. Maybe there and there, actually. You can go up. 2 1s, perfect. Now we're going to have enough mana for that. We should probably do bags better than what we're currently doing. Like, put you there, put 3 slot here. Put both the ones in a fanny pack. Books there, books there. I would like to get a 4 slot down here somewhere, so we can put you around the food. I don't think we do that, though. I don't see how we do that. Oh, unless we just move some of these weapons around. So we would bring that into there, that there, and then put the 4 slot here. Ooh, it doesn't really work. I mean, it does allow us to do that, I guess. And now we just need a 2 slot here to put a broccoli. Unless we... how many slots? 3 slots. Ooh, yeah, that kind of sucks. Can't really do anything with that right now. Unless we just put the books like that. Put the 3 slot here, 2 slot here. You go there, you go there. Like that? You don't need to hit the chance-based effects thing. The only reason why you were here is for A, start, and B, because we had the acorn thing here. So you don't actually need to go there. You can go like that in a fanny pack. That's fine. We can get the star in. You can just live up here. You're hitting 3 things. That's fine. We don't need this belt anymore because we can't put you in. We sell that. We sell the sand, don't care. We sell the little green gemstone. No, we put that in armor. So we have some form of resistance to poison. You're hitting 2 vampiric things right now. We can make you hit a 3rd if we buy this and bang you in. We can also get a cupcake and put it right there. That will make the squirrel archer go super fast. I think that is going to be the play first of all. We buy this, we buy this, we buy this next turn, depending on what we get given. Carrot's really good if we can put it right here so it touches food. Or we can switch out the bow. Either way, it still touches a nature item. Absolutely fine. You can probably move down, right? Because we have 2 legendaries in there. And then the bow can go there. So that hits another nature item. Carrot can now live here. Blood Amulet can live in here somewhere. Yeah, it can live right there when we get another singular slot. And the helmet can go up here somewhere with a hat, not a hat, a corrupted crystal. These 3 we want, this we don't want, we send. I think we're looking pretty tasty. Cupcake there. I mean, regardless, if we put it there, it hits no food. If we put it there, it hits 2 food, but the squirrel doesn't gain the buff. So that probably wants to go there. And as much as we care about the pineapple, I think we want the squirrel archer to trigger faster. Better yet, you hit 2 foods. If we put you like that, you still hit 2 foods. You still hit all the nature item things that you could have. You hit everything. And everything, yeah, everything else is looking pretty tasty. You could also go there. You could move across. No, have you lost something? You have, because you moved the potion. I don't really see much appeal in this customer card anymore, I'm not going to lie. I guess you go there, star goes there, so you hit 2 things. We still have 2 things in there generating chip gemstones. Or we move that across. Nope. Oh, we can. We can do that, right? Like that. So you hit 3. You're hitting both the vampiric things. You're hitting 3 things. Vampiric potion doesn't need to hit anything in particular. You can go like that, so you're in both bags, so we gain more armor. You're giving armor. This doesn't need to be in the bag to give armor. Absolutely fine. Neither do you, so you don't need to go in there. Yeah, Looking pretty good like this. Cupcake, I'd like to hit more food, but that's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Send. Let's go. Cupcake staff build with loads of mana. How much mana did we steal? We missed. We stole +2. And then we just won. Good lord, I don't know how we win these games. I really don't. I see a cupcake staff and I immediately just assume that we've lost. Oh, and you are about to make the cap. Interesting. It's giving me this again. I've already got rid of you once. Don't need a tusk poker. Although we could. It's a bit rude putting this in, I think. It would give us... No, we don't want that. We don't want the fancy fencing rapier. We sell both of them. More poison cleanse. Don't care. No, don't care. Yellow gem, don't care. We sell them both. This goes in. We put it there a second. You weren't hitting the potion. Holy moly, mistakes were made. Holy moly. We'll figure these out in a second with the blood amulet. Want the helmet, want the carrot, need to roll for bag space. We're going to get the carrot, we roll for bag space. There's the single, that's exactly what we wanted. So you now go there, you hit all 3 items, perfect. You hit 2, perfect. Book can come out and go there, potion down, you go there. You still hit all 3 vampiric items, you now hit 3 items, perfect. Carrot, I'd like to get the carrot in. I think carrots are real good. So is this where we spin a Rooney, the broccoli? You hit 3, you hit 2, you hit 1. I think we're going to take the blueberries out and put them here. We take the cupcake out and put it here, and we put the carrot here. It means this loses a star, though, which is not good. Oh, we can just get rid of that star and not reflect 2 debuffs. It's fine. And you still reflect 2 debuffs because you're a legendary. I think that's pretty good. Like that. So cupcake goes faster. You're hitting 2. Carrot doesn't need to hit a lot. It's already a fast activator 2.7, but it doesn't mean this goes a little bit slower. We pretty good like this. We send. Is that alright? Yeah, we haven't really made too many changes. Yeah, happy. Let's go. Very, very happy. Okay, they got turtle, they got stone golem. Immediately use 7 rejuvenation. Crazy. So they're immediately just going to ramp damage with this bad boy, although he's got no bags of stones around him. Do they have stoned? No. They've got level up and mana mastery. Had they have had stoned, they probably would have won. This needs to touch bags of stones because it gains +10 damage for each bag of stones and you can fit 4 around it. Ideally, you want 1, 2, 3, 4 for the 40 damage, but they didn't do that, so that kind of sucks for them. Turtle, max health gain as well was through the roof because they've also got a badger. I like the play with the chefs, so you just start with loads of rejuvenation with a stone golem, so it just immediately uses 7 rejuvenation to reduce its cooldown from 5 seconds, I think, to 2.6, and it gains 150 armor once. Turtle's always good for max health. Well, with max health, got really good synergy. Every X amount of seconds, you gain 50 armor plus 20% of your max health. Yeah, okay. Not bad. Just not great. We've gained another... Oh, this is a poison one. Balladana's Shade. I really like this weapon. On hit, 70% chance to inflict 2 poison and a random debuff. Really good. Bit late in the game for us to use that, so we're not going to use it. We got another cheap gemstone, I guess. I don't care. Little pink one, don't care. I'd like to see a bigger gemstone, but we're only going to get chipped unless the Bag of Giving gracefully gives me a bunch of gemstones. Stone shoes are pretty good. Health drops below 70%, we gain a luck, we gain an empower, 45 armor, and we reduce ranged and magic damage taken by 35% for 7 seconds. You would also go here, because this would buff it by 60%. So we're going to buy the helmet, lol, and we're going to roll for bag space. We ain't seen no bag space, but we do have a shell available, or a shelly. And we've got you available as well. I don't think we fit Nico in anywhere. Not to mention it only hits 3 things. Yeah, we don't need Nico. I would like the shell though. Again, we ain't got nowhere to put you. I'd like the helmet, I'd like the boots. We ain't got nowhere to put you. We send it with these 2 in the bag. 2 rounds left, we make a Shelly. Last round, we have a Shelly. Although, we do only have 4 bag slots available. And these are 4 bag slots in total. We can't take anything out to merge. We're just going to send. It's fine. Okay, they got a null blade with 2 lamps. Holy! Are they going to gain enough rejuvenation? They're already critting me for 100 plus damage, 130 damage. Bonkers. I don't even think these lamps triggered. Because they never gained enough rejuvenation, right? Rejuvenation? Right at the end, come on. Gained. They gained 16 in total. Nullblade removed 3. What are we doing? Moving that up there. Yeah, the trees just removed some rejuvenation to give them luck and spikes. So both the lamps never even got to trigger because they never had enough rejuvenation. False life. So much damage. So much crit chance. What's giving this insane crit chance? Items gain 4% crit chance when they remove a buff. That magic hat and nullblade is... oh! Insane synergy! Alright. That's not the worst thing in the world. Sells for 10. I think we want the bag slot. We could even go more max health. I'm going to say we sell the boots. We sell the helmet at this point. We sell the rock. We put you in there so they merge. We sell that. We got a red gemstone. We sell that. Do we care about the Heart of Darkness? Steal 2 buffs every 4 seconds. Prioritizing rejuvenation. Triggers 20% faster for each dark item. We have no dark items. 7 rejuvenation used. We gain 100 max health, 4 empower, and your opponent's healing is reduced by 40% once. We do care about that. I would like to put it just here. So we need a fanny pack. Ooh, I don't think we care about Shell anymore. Don't do me dirty. Give me a fanny pack. There we go. How old are you? You go in there. You get sold. You go in there. Yeah, pretty happy about that. You don't touch anything, right? Nope. So you're just going to live there. We rolled with 2 gold. That was probably a misplay. We will reserve the Corrupted Crystal because I think it's pretty cool. Otherwise, we don't need anything except another singular bag slot. So we send this. I hope we beat this build, because if we don't, oh my goodness. And I'll describe why in a second. Unless you've already seen it. We just gained 100 max health. We just gained 130 heal. That must have been off the badger because we went below 50% health. Holy moly, how on earth did we lose this? They've got a lamp that's not even touching a weapon, for crying out loud. Chat weapons. This has a 20% chance to repeat itself. It's pretty cool. You also gain lots of crit chance. You've got double gloves on this. You're gaining armor every time you swing. You've got minus 20% healing reduction. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how we lost to this. This sucks. They've also got 2 vampiric potions, and they've got a paradise bird, which is replicating or duplicating their buff. 7% chance every time it triggers. Triggers 10 times. 70% chance to duplicate buffs they gain. 70% heal or more of a heal. And it triggers 70% faster. So 0.7 on the weapon. I think that's how that functions anyway. This not being on the weapon is infuriating to see. But I guess they've done that, so Super Spacious gives this 48% faster attack speed. And 48% faster attack speed, and on the banana, and on the spikes. Okay. Maybe the lamp was strategically placed after all. Here, with the final round to go, we should probably really care about getting this buff bag in and making sure we win every game, but not really bothered. It's the final game. Items activate, we have a 35% chance to gain a luck and a rejuvenation. Items gain 1% critical hit chance per each luck and rejuvenation. This ideally wants to go here. Or here, and we spin the gloves around. Blueberries go there. Carrot goes here. Where on earth do we put the cupcake? Unless we move you down one. No, I think that's better there. I'm going to take out the blueberries. That's probably going to be a misplay though, right? You're using 1, 2, 3. This is giving us 2 mana. We kind of need the blueberries in. Is this where we just get rid of the cupcake? It very well might be where we just get rid of the cupcake. This should go here again. Broccoli here, carrot here. So you touch 3, you touch 4. These are touching 3 and 2. And you're touching 2. That's better for everyone. Yep. Yep. Customer card is reflecting 6 debuffs. It's not the worst thing in the world, but we could also move you down one, sell that, and put the cupcake here. So, again, everyone's real happy. Although you lose a star because you're not a nature item. You're a mana food item. I would like that though. Sand we don't need, green gemstone we don't need, although we may as well keep it and put it there. Corrupted crystal. Do we care about you? 7 debuffs inflicted, we gain 6 armor. We're not really inflicting debuffs, so this would have to go in a weapon. Don't feel like that goes in a weapon. Ooh, do we heal? We do heal a little bit. Is this where we put these in armor instead, so we heal more? 20% increased healing. Lifesteal on, I mean, eventually this does ramp because of Empower, which means it is hitting for more than 4 to 5 damage, so the lifesteal is kind of important. I don't really see the point of putting, yeah, you know what, we will. Balls, so we'll do that. Let's roll again for something. We didn't see anything we want. 6 gold left. That scroll's nice, but it's a bit late to put a scroll in. Bag space, fanny pack. I guess we could put a fanny pack here for no reason whatsoever. Doesn't really need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Send. Okay. Final round. So I'm hoping we're going to gain a bunch of luck and a bunch of rejuvenation. And we're just going to outplay them. But, oh no, we're against a heat build, aren't we? Of course we lose immediately. So we lose immediately because... Oh, I don't see it. I thought they would have the Draconic Ore, but they don't. So loads of heat immediately. This obviously starts with a heat for everything it touches. They've got a start of battle effect. So that basically means that this is going to give them an extra 30 armor. After 3.66 seconds, assuming that's how much the heat they had the whole game, which they didn't, obviously. This will also start a battle, reduce their damage taken, and then eventually it will trigger this, because I'm pretty certain repeats a random start a battle effect once. So that means this is going to give them 20 heat, pretty much within the first 3, maybe 9 seconds. When this hits 60 heat, we take 100 damage. And this thing is doing 132 to 142 damage because it's got 2 corrupted crystals in. When we drop below 30% health, this deals 100% more damage. Crazy. I do like a heat build with a pyromancer. Very much so. Yeah, alright. Again, we win basically every game, give or take, until we get to the survival bit. And then survival, we lose a few. 15? 8? Oh, of course, this was in Diamond as well. I can't believe we just got to Diamond and won a game with the Adventurer. All we do is lose with this dude normally. I mean, I'll take it. 8 ranking, I'll take it. jump into another one. We got the Ranger again. And again, we've got the Ranger bag. So items inside, we gain 12% critical hit chance, plus 3% for each luck. So we do want to go a short bow. Got the Amulet of Alchemy. Start a battle, we gain 3 random buffs. Potion consumes, 70% chance to repeat itself after 2.5 seconds. Or sorry, repeat its effect. It's the same thing. Star Blue Gem. I think we grab the banana. I don't mind a buckler. I don't mind a spike shield. I think we want the tusk. No, we want luck. We will grab a spike buckler, I think. A spike shield to start with. I think that's probably beneficial. We probably lose the first round. We got no real healing. I know we have a banana, but it's not really good healing. Pan. And a broom. Poison, poison, poison. Because they have the storage coffin. So I think we just lose this, unless the buckler does loads of work. Nope, one more hit from the pan and we're dead. Yep. Alright. That's interesting. We've gained a flame badge. Start battle, we gain 6 heat. Shop entered, 65% chance to spend a gold to generate a flame, and pyromancer items are offered in the shop. That could be beneficial to us. Because it means we can just go like a big heat build with Turbo Shelly and then loads and loads of luck. I think we grab the leather bag for bag space. We grab this so we have pyromancer items. I don't care about having them right now. I don't know if this needs to be in the bag or not. If it's in storage, do we still get pyromancer items? Doesn't look it. Carrot's nice for debuff cleanse. It also makes the banana go faster. I think we do that and we send. Double goob. Holy, this goob's not in a good place. You could have put the goob in these 4 slots and then pointed this sword down and it probably would have benefited more. It is what it is. I think we still lose because they're going to have 18 heal every time they trigger. Yeah, we lose. We lose to fatigue damage. Okay. That's fine. We could go goob. I think we're probably going to go goob. Hells yeah, we're going goobs. Okay, so we can make a goob. We've also got a decent activator for the goob, so I think we put you here. Better yet, we do this. We do it long ways. We'll sort that out in a second. We've got some bag space. We'll grab it. We could also grab another banana. I think we're going to roll past all of this. There's a fully made goob, so we probably buy that for 3. We've got a shell, we've got some luck, we've got an amulet we want to roll on. I think, in fact, we probably want to grab the luck. We probably want to grab the shell, although getting a goob this early on, we can go straight into a carrot. No, we can't. We've only got 1 carrot. Alright, I think we go rainbow goob this game. So, how do we want to do this? You go there, because you don't have to touch anything at all. You can go here. You can go there. You can go there. You can get sold at some point. We don't really care. Carrot and weapon on both of these goobs makes sense. They're going to turn into a goober. You can go there. You can go there. We've got a flame and we've got a luck. I would like the shell for when we see a potion, so another flame, we can make a turbo shelly. I think that makes sense. I don't think, no, we do want to gamble the amulet. We absolutely want to gamble that, and I think we grab the goob next turn. Because we can't make a goob currently, we don't need to grab a goob right this second. This is all looking pretty tasty. It would be better if we put the carrot there and put both of these here and here, I think. And then you're just going to activate both the goobs every 1.7 seconds, although that is a better activator. So we put you out. No, we want the carrot out. We move the carrot out one, we put you here. That is a better activator as far as I am concerned. We put the flame back in, we put the star back in, we send. Okay. Okay. Burning sword, lots of flame, lots of max health, and a banana. I think we win, just because their sword is going to be triggering every 1.4 seconds, if not faster, and we have got spike shield with some spikes, so they're basically dealing as much damage to themselves as they're inflicting on me every time they hit me. We have loads of heal. I'll say loads, we're healing for 8 every like second, but yeah, it's fine. There's the goob made. We've got a chili goob immediately. Holy moly, could not have done that better myself. We put that there, we put that there, we take you out, we put the goober here. Bow goes back in, it needs to be in the crit bag. So we switch the carrot around, we move you down, we put you like that. You can go there, shield can go there. This needs to also be an activator, like so. We start with 6 heat, that makes sense. We've got a flame, that also makes sense. But for the time being, I think we'll leave the star in. We're going to sell this amulet. This is gain 3 random buffs at the start of battle, and potion consumed. 70% chance to repeat its effect for 2.5 seconds. We have no potions, you get sold. We buy a new one. Start of battle, this item triggers 100% faster for 1 second, and it refunds 25% of the buffs used. We currently don't use a buff, but we can put this where the star is for a turn, and then it makes the chili go faster, which means we're going to heal faster, we're going to gain heat faster, and we're making a chili goob, are we not? Yes, we are making a chili goob. I think we're going to buy another goob as well, in the hopes that we see another carrot next turn. We don't need a chili goob in order to make the rainbow goob, but I do like a chili goob. I mean, we go heat, specifically. We got pyromancer items, we're going chili goob, 100%. Let's send this, we're looking pretty good. I think we win because we have a spike shield. We also have a lot of healing. We don't have a... I was about to say we also have a garlic, but we don't have a garlic for a change. We're now cleansing a debuff if they gave us debuffs because of this thing. They did give us a frost there, did they not? Oh no, I don't know. They couldn't have given me a frost. How have we given them a frost? Oh, because the bow, that's what I saw near the chili. Alright. There's the healing potion for Shelly. Fantastic. So we want that in. I think... Oh, you didn't do anything. No, you did. You hit the chili. That's fine. Okay, we take you out. We buy the fanny pack. We want to probably fanny pack here. So bow goes there, goes faster. Carrot. No, we've already got you going faster because you're the fastest activator for goobs. Makes sense. We have another goob, but nothing to turn you into currently. We probably want the whetstone for a wooden sword so we can make a steel goober. If anything, we probably want the banana as an activator, or the spike shield. Spike shield's probably better, but I think we go banana and we put you on, so the banana goes 100% faster for the first 1 second of the fight. Carrot's fine, we've got another goob to get in. I don't think we get you in, unless... Nope, I was going to poke you out and then put the goob in on the left-hand side, but it doesn't really fit the build right now, so that's fine. We want you here, touching the shell, to make Shelly. We can get the star back in for treasure items, and we can get a flame in. We could sell a flame as well. I think we sell a flame and buy a whetstone, just so we have it ready for when we get a wooden sword. I think we also sell this flame. Nope, because we need 2 flames to make Turbo Shelly. So next turn we can sell the flame and then roll, and see if we get a wooden sword. That's my logic anyway. We also probably should have taken out the star and put in a whetstone, so this deals 1 more damage, but it is what it is. You've got a hero sword. You're consuming a bunch of your own mana to generate stamina for no reason whatsoever, although this is also using stamina. I'm not sure. You don't seem... you are running into mana problems, yeah. You have a lot more max health than we do, but we are maintaining because we have 37 heat, so everything is triggering very, very fast. Okay, there's our second flame, so this can go in, you can go here, you can go here, we make Turbo Shelly. Bag space is nice, so we'll grab some bag space. This allows us to flip Shelly, like there, get these flames in, just realise we have another flame, so we could have sold the flame and rolled last turn, it's fine. Get the whetstone in, put you there, star goes back in. Don't think we need any of this, although you could turn into sun armor. Use a heat to heal for 12 and cleanse 2 debuffs. It's nice, but I kind of don't want to consume any heat, so we're going to roll past all of this. We're going to roll past all of this. We're going to lock the bag and roll once more. There's the common sword we wanted. There's another healing potion, and there's a second carrot to make a carrot goob. So we sell a fire. We buy the carrot. We reorganize bags. All right. We're making a turbo Shelly. We're making a hero sword, whatever it's called. Is it a hero sword? Yep, hero sword. That's going to then get us, when we make another goob, or get another goob, that's going to turn the hero sword into a steel goober. And we're making a carrot goob, which cleanses 4 debuffs and gains 2 in power for 8 seconds. The cleansing of 4 debuffs really good when we got a Shelly, because cleanse effects have a 25% chance to cleanse an additional debuff. Not to mention, this is also cleansing 6 debuffs, so the carrot goob's going to do us some justice. We do also then need 2 more activators, which we don't currently have. The bow and the sword both want to be in this bag, so they gain crit chance. And they kind of want to be touching each other, but ideally we'd put the bow over here and the sword here for 2 really fast activators on both goobs, but we're not going to be able to do that. We're going to have sword and bow up here like this. For the time being, at least. Send it. Yep, happy. We could have also put this on Shelly. We wouldn't have been able to because of the bag space. But I think because this is an activator at 3.91 seconds, because of the heat we've gained, I think it's better to make it go 100% faster for the first second. Lots of heat gain, lots of heals, and then Shelly's clutch healing. If we had false life, this would be hilarious. Because we'd just be overhealing loads, although they seem to be beating us now. We don't seem to do any damage to them whatsoever. What was this dude doing? Cthulhu. Deal 10 magic damage of 100% lifesteal, that's why. And it was triggering a random food, which was either mana or banana, which meant their 10 mana, I mean they did have a mana robe as well, but their 10 mana was going over 11, or into 11, when this triggered the blueberry. Not to mention this was also allowing them to go into 11 mana, and then Excalibur every 11 mana used, or every time they get 11 mana and this triggers all the food around it. And they've got spicy banana, so the stamina usage 1.3 every 1 second, so every 1 second they were healing for 3, and then everything else was just triggering. The hero sword being there is a bit weird, but I get it. Bag space is bag space. Interesting loss, I guess. There's a bunch of things combined. We probably want the healing potion. We don't really want the healing potion. I'm just really greedy with an extra Shelly, so I'm going to buy that. Bag space here, I don't know if we need or not. I'm not going to lie, because we now have loads of extra bag slots. So I think we're going to unreserve that and we're going to roll for some activators. We have a dagger. Don't think we care about a dagger. We do only have 7 gold, mind you. And currently, we don't really have a way to get more activators. Right now it would have to be Shelly every 11 seconds and the banana here, which is not great, I'm not gonna lie. Let's move this up one, let's put this down here, let's put Carrot Goob there. Let's move you up. Banana can go there, Turbo Shelly goes there, and then we've got some extra bag slots. We also need an activator here, which we don't have. Do we get a dagger for the sake of an activator every 3.5 seconds, or do we roll past it? I'm going to roll past it. Ooh, a cheap fanny pack's kind of nice. I think we're probably going to buy that and put it here. That means the banana goes 20% faster. Shelly should ideally be in 2 of the fanny packs as well, but that's fine. We need a blueberry. There's a blueberry and there's a luck. Hells yeah. We left the star out because we don't want treasure items, although we probably did actually, because we could have got the skull badge, and that's a 1.5 activator, so that was probably a misplay, lol. Blueberries are better than Shelly. That can go like that, that can go like that. We lock the mana potion, because we don't want to combine that into a mana potion. We still have an activator this side that we need. So, I think we're just going to dump Shelly over there. 100% faster for the start of fight. That's fine. We put a sword there. We go a luck there. We have another luck, which means we can turn you into the lucky one, Fortuna's Hope. And that's going to allow weapons to have even more crit chance. So ideally, we need a gold. Is this where we sell a flame? I think it is. You would now have to go there with the sword there. You're slightly slower, which means both of them are going to have a slightly slower activation, but then we want both the looks there and there. We want the goob. We've got nothing to turn it into right now. We need to turn it into either... Oh, we do. Misplays were made. We need 6 gold. We could sell that for 3. We could sell the potion for 2. Nope. We're going to have to wait for next turn to get that and turn it into a steel goober. And then the bow is going to be our main weapon. Not to mention we then have no activators yet again. I think we also probably want a lamp because this is crazy 1.6 speed. So we could lamp where the bow currently is and put the bow here when we have a steel goob. Oh, that's not room actually, yeah. I guess we could put the bow like this and not use it as an activator underneath the steel goob and then put the lamp here taking up 2 slots, but it's also pretty bad. Let's send it. We'll hold on to these 2. I think this is really good because it gives us a very fast activator at 1.6 seconds and loads of random buffs. They've got a daggerang, which means they're going to steal all our heat and then probably out-heat us. But we do also gain mana, luck, and empower. So currently, they're kind of just not ramping from our heat. So we kind of win this. Yes, we kind of win this. Okay. Subclass time. Not really thought about this. We probably want this, so our pets have a 20% chance to activate twice. Not even going to read the rest of anything. That's fine. We gained a squirrel. That's a shame because we could have made a squirrel archer, but we just turned the bow into Fortuna's Hope. God damn you! You need to hit food. That's all you need to hit, and you're also an activator, right? Every 4 seconds, gain 2 random buffs and make food trigger 25% faster. So we put Turbo Shelly at the bottom. Do you also make pets trigger faster? No. So the squirrel can go anywhere. I think every 4 seconds is kind of awful. And it doesn't go any faster by touching food, right? Every 4 seconds, gain 2 random buffs and make food trigger 25% faster, up to 100%. So once it's triggered 4 times, all food goes 100% faster. All your pets have a 20% chance to activate twice, it doesn't need to touch them. And friends of the forest are offered in the shop, such as the squirrel, which I do want. How do we do this currently? We need you, so we buy you, and we're going to buy the squirrel. First and foremost, we probably need to put you here where Shelly is. Right? The squirrel probably wants to be touching food and either go here to touch 2. We could do something like this. Blueberries go at the top, banana goes here. So you touch both food and both pets, so you'd go 60% faster. Both the food's doing its thing. This needs to touch food as well, which is very unfortunate because it can't. We also need this goober in, touching this sword. So we switch these 2 bags around. Sword goes here, bow goes here. That's kind of ideal for the 3 goob setup. You're only hitting 1 activator though, which sucks. But for now, kind of okay. We could do with getting some more gold so we can buy this. So Shelly can go in like, actually. Nah, we need that as an activator. I want Shelly to touch the potion. Then we need this in as well. And this ideally wants to be over here so it actually touches food and benefits us in some form or other. This is really good. We want to keep it. We want to keep everything we have. We can't make 2 gold unless we sell the potion. And that's going to make 2 gold, which means we're a gold short. So we could sell this and the flame. But then we wouldn't need the bag slot because we don't have a potion for Shelly to touch. Ew. Can't believe I've done this. How do we do this? I guess we sell the Amulet of Energy. We buy this. We put you here. 3 slot here. You go back in. You go back in. We move you up 1. Shelly goes there. Potion goes there. Not in the potion belt. Again, it's 1 buff. It's fine. Star can go back in. And Fire can go back in. Not the best setup. Because ideally, you want to be over here touching both the banana and the blueberries, which you're never going to be able to do unless we do that. No, because then this is 2 activators. Right now, we've got it sorted. And you touch another pet, so you go 75% faster. You touch a potion, so you go 30% faster. Everything else is looking pretty good. Not to mention that this thing... Oh, you're not a pet. That sucks. But this does make Shelly trigger twice. Oh, it has a 20% chance to make Shelly trigger twice, the Squirrel trigger twice, and all these 3 trigger twice. So that would indicate that this is a 6-second activator when this procs it for 20%, so it triggers twice. But that's kind of... it's a bit rough. Don't really want to be doing that and putting it as an activator. We could also do what exactly? We could also put a 3 slot here. So this has at least 1 activator. We could do that as well by spinning a few things around. So we could put the banana here, squirrel here, blueberries here. Shelly doesn't fit in. We don't do that. Okay, we leave it as it is. That's fine. Let's send it. We'll keep the lamp because, again, it's a very fast activator. We don't need a shield. Okay. They're going to gain, well, if they gain luck, which they don't gain any luck, they gain loads of buffs, but they don't gain any luck, so that's cool. We'll just take that as a win, I guess. That's fine. Now we have a steel goober. This makes everything very, very tricky because our bag space does not allow us to do what we need to really do. Yeah, so here we probably want to reorganize bags. I don't think we buy this for 11. Although, again, as I say, if we have the bag space for it, or if we had the bag space for it, for example, we'd put this like this and we put the lamp like that. But then it's 2 activators, which is awful. It is every 1.6 seconds, which is currently basically twice as fast as everything we've currently got on the board. So this being 2 activators isn't the worst thing in the world. We could also double fanny pack it, so it would go 20% faster, just so the activation is going as quick as possible. And then that way our 1 weapon ramps in damage, because this gains +2 damage every time it activates, and it also gains 16 armor. I don't see really how we do all this. I kind of do, but I also don't at the same time. And we've also lost a sword activator, so we need a new activator down here. The lamp would fill that slot. We're just going to buy the lamp. We're just doing it. Got an extra fire. We're not making another Shelly. We don't have bag space for it, so we could sell this and roll once or twice. But for a second, we are quickly going to reorganize our bags. I think we want everything to go sideways as well. We can take 1 star out and put potion here. Like that, so Shelly goes faster. Potion is going to trigger at least once, which means you've got 3 activators, you've got 3 activators, and you have 2 activators. You don't, you have more obviously, but these only activate once at the start of the fight. We'll see how we get on like this. We've got a goal, we'll roll once. More blueberries will be ideal. A lamp would also be good on the bow, so we just ramp Fortuna's Hope as best as we can. Yeah, I think that's okay, and we leave the star out for a turn. Alright. Weird goob build right now. Plus we've got an extra chili goob that we don't need for the rainbow goob, but it is what it is. So we're already critting 20s. That just triggered twice, and we trigger twice again. You can see it's triggering twice. We've just used that, which means this is now hitting 50s. Oh my god, is this the build? Is this the build? Could be. Certainly could be. We got False Life. That is exactly what we're going to buy. We're not going to check anything else. Just no-brainer. Another potion on offer. I think we buy that because that's hilarious. Yep, that is what we do. If we can turn you into a squirrel archer, this will be insane. Because then this would move up one, squirrel would go there, and then incredible activators. But until we can do that, you're living exactly where you're living. A fanny pack here probably wants to go there. So you go there, we put another potion here. You now go 60% faster. We're ramping attack speed. I think we buy the blueberries, because double blueberries here would be better than a singular fire. False Life going here would also be good. It's not the best activator in the world, but it is an activator every 4 seconds, every 7 seconds. That is disgusting. So that's probably worse than Shelly, but whatever. We don't need any of this. We don't need any of that. Bag space is nice. I guess we sell a fire, we buy a bag slot. We'll figure that out in a second. And I guess we don't roll again. How can we improve this? We can't really. Yeah, we can't really at the moment. An extra bag slot's fine though, so we can do that and put the star in, I guess. Send. Squirrel's not touching anywhere near as many things that it should be touching. It goes 2.2, which isn't bad. They've got a double axe and pandemonium. Either pandemonium's going to get them killed because the double axe is never going to fire. Their stamina regen is nuts. They haven't had a stamina problem. They didn't once have a stamina problem, even though this is using 0.4 and this is using 1.7. No stamina issues. Crazy. And that's just with 4 bananas. Is that real? 4 bananas and you don't have a stamina problem? Crazy. 1.2 seconds, 1.6 seconds. They should have had a stamina problem. I can't believe they didn't. And this is in 5 fanny packs, so it's going 50% faster. No stamina problem. 4 bananas. Note to self. Get 4 bananas, double axes just forever. You can just smash people forever. We need this for 10. We unreserve that, we buy you for 10. Because when we find another goob and more bag slots, that is ideal. We've got a chili on offer. That is also pretty cool. This is a 4 slotter. We may not even put it in the bag. We may not even use it. Although it could go there. But then we don't gain the luck. And we need to gain the luck. So we are just going to hold on to this for no reason whatsoever. Well, there is a reason. We need to make a lightsaber goob. To then make the rainbow goob. Can we make a rainbow goob with a chili goob? Oh, we got a carrot goob. Why did we make a carrot goob? We should have not done that, right? Because ideally, we could just turn into like one of the other classes' rainbow goobs. Seeing as we've already made this one, right? Adventurer, Pyro, and Berserker we need, and we've got Pyro because we've got a chili goob. We shouldn't have made a carrot goob. I should have paid more attention. Anyway, it's fine. Bag slot again, we'll grab it. It's an extra bit of armor. We'll put a flame in. That's fine. Can't really do anything else with that. Chili would be nice, but we need this for when we get a goob. I think we're going to start selling fires. We're not going to get the chili as much as I want it. It is on offer. We're going to reserve it and roll once for a goob. No, we're going to roll twice for a goob. Didn't see a goob, we send. Fanny pack, we'll reserve that as well. There's another lamp. It's not on offer. We won't reserve it. Okay. Fire build with hardwood? Ooh, we just die immediately, especially when they've got a dancing dragon. Although we did just heal for 80 because I Shelly triggered twice. 100 damage off the heat. We are hanging in there just. And obviously they have a draconic orb, so immediately they start the game and they crit me 3 times. Which is why we almost died within a few seconds. Hardwood is an interesting build. I want to make a hardwood build with a pan and loads of lanterns. I don't ever see it though. Alright, we buy the fanny pack. We put it there, we put it there. We put Shelly in double fanny. We put this potion back in. We move the potion back in and we gain some flames. You don't need to be there either, to be fair, so we can just put these two down there with the star in. I would like to buy the chili, so that's exactly what we're going to do. It's also a pretty fast activator at 4.5, way better than false life at 7. So let's move everything up one. Let's put these here. Let's put the chili in. Let's put false life there. You also make the chili go faster. I would like this on the chili, so it goes stupidly fast. But I guess we should probably move a blueberry down and put blueberry there. So you're going to make this go 100% faster. Which is, wow, 1.75. So it's still slower than this goo, but it'll get there after 4 activations. So 16 seconds, this will then go faster. Although the chili is going to proc, so we're going to gain loads of heat, so this will go faster than 4 seconds. I still kind of feel like that is better, but whatever. Overall, I guess, you know, getting everything activated is probably better in the long run. Let's do this. We got another squirrel. I think we buy another squirrel. Oh, is that crazy? Is that crazy? We need bows. We need this as well for another goob. Oh no, what am I doing? What am I doing? I mean, we could just get another squirrel and dump it here, right? Bag space. We have a bit of bag space. We can sell some fires. I mean, I'm tempted to even sell the Star of Courage at this point. I think we sell the star and sell both these fires, and then buy bag slot. We don't need this potion, but it is making Shelly trigger 30% faster. I think we sell the fire. We sell the fire. We can sell this gemstone. Didn't even see it. Hells yeah, let's do that. Put you there. We can then put that there, put you back here so the chili goes faster. You hit another thing, so you're hitting 4. You're hitting 4. We have false life available to us, doesn't matter where it goes, it can live there, and we can put the star back in. Holding this for a goob, this is going to be reserved for a goob, we send it. I think we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. Cupcake, loads of buffs. Holy. False life 2 in a healing bag. Holy. I think that means you gain more max health than I do, but we are critting you for 100 and what? Oh my goodness gracious. 130 on a Fortuna's Hope. That is disgusting. Who needs to... Another squirrel? Oh. You now go 90% faster. False life goes back in. Star goes back in. I mean... Is it rude to go triple squirrel? It is probably a bit rude to go triple squirrel, isn't it? We can also move this down one. Not that we need to, but we can. We could also... No, we can't because we need to the chili. I really want another squirrel, but I really desperately need bows. I'm not gonna lie. We don't have a melee weapon, so the blood goob doesn't actually matter right this second, but we do need to buy this, ready for when we have a goob. I'm going to buy that. I'm not going to get a third squirrel. I'm not going to be greedy. We're going to roll for a bag space. Oh, another squirrel. We could have 4 squirrels. There's some bag space, and I think we send it. Ooh. Ooh. This could be kind of sick, right? On hit, use 3 luck to gain 3 damage. On a miss, we gain 3 luck, which is just going to pump luck. This currently has a 75% chance to gain a luck. Oh, we can't afford it. It's 12 gold. We lock it. We think about it this turn. That would kind of go nice. It would go hard right at the bottom as well. They've got crossblades. Oh, although we want a corner item like a archer squirrel, so we can move the lamp up one. So maybe we don't get that. Although, do we lose to crossblades? Really? No way do we lose to crossblades. No way, bro. Okay, we got 1 health left. We don't need you. We crafted a mana potion. Oh no, I can't believe I did this. We didn't need to craft that. We didn't mean to craft that. I didn't even see it. Oh no. Alright, that was a misplay. That's fine. We make misplays. Bag slot. We want bag slot. We do that. We also get an achievement for doing that because I've never crafted a mana potion. So, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. We need the goob. So we can actually make a goob and then craft the goob items. Bag space is also pretty cool. So we'll grab that. We'll roll again. And again. There's a goob. Hells yeah. So we need the goob now, basically. We sell this for 3. Shelly goes slightly slower. It's a sad tale, but it is what it is. I think we're going to have to put the banana. No, we put more blueberries up there. I think that's alright. You can now live. I want you touching here. But I guess that would be better, although the banana now no longer ramps. We could just put the banana there, so this still hits as many things as possible. The banana still ramps, it's just not an activator. If we get the goob in, we can put it in this 4 slot and put the blood amulet here. Or we can put this down here somewhere. I don't know how we want to play that right now. I think, if anything, we sell the star and a fire. Buy the goob, put you here. Put blood amulet here. We can put random slots in, doesn't really matter. In fact, why are we not using this? It's free. 0.7 stamina, this is 0.4, so we use 1.1 stamina. Why are we not been using this? It's free. Insane. We have nowhere to put it, right? How many bag slots we got on the side? 1. Ooh. Unless we put you here, and just use you as an activator. Right? Blueberries go there, so you still touch as many things as possible. You still touch 2 potions. You're in 2 fanny packs as well. False life doesn't need to touch anything, it goes there. We are now using 1.1 stamina per second. We regenerate 1 a second, fine. Hedgehog, every 5 seconds deals 10 magic damage, plus 0.5 for a spike, or each spike. Health drops below 70%, we gain 2 spikes, and we gain 25 armor once. Triggers fit, we don't care about hedgehogs. You turn into like super hedgehogs, right? We don't care about that either. Send. This has appeared again. We're going to lock this yet again. Because that could replace the bow right at the bottom. Could replace the bow right at the bottom. If we did bag spaces better as well, I've just seen what we could have done. We could have put the single bags here and here. We could have put the 3 slot here, and then we could have put this weapon down here. Right? No, we would need an extra bag slot because you're a 4 slot, you're a 2 slot. We'd only have 3 bag slots. Alright, never mind. That's fine. You're using Excalibur and you've just got an insane amount of heat, so you're out heating us, which means you're probably going to outmax health us. And you're probably going to beat us. Unless our weapon, our bow, starts critting for 200-300s, but I don't see it happening. It's getting there, but not really. They're healing for so much. Oh, I love an Excalibur build. Look at that board. Look how pretty it looks. Look at all their pluses. Big hit, big hit. Oh, we were so close. We were so close. Had we have put this down here, we would have won because they would have both ramped in damage. 126 to 127. 100% crit chance, but I don't think it was critting every hit there at the end. I don't think anyway. God, it lags because there's so much stuff going on. That's hilarious. Oh no, it crit for 244. So again, in what? 0.4 seconds, we would have won. Had we have survived the next tier of fatigue damage. But we didn't. But yeah, that would have then just crit and then we would have won. So we were like, I don't know, like 0.2 seconds away from winning. Insanely strong build though, with Excalibur and loads of chilies around it and loads of mana orbs. So much fun to watch. Oh, and that's us lost. Oh no, that sucks. Okay, we're getting +2 ranking. So the goobs didn't do as as I thought they would. So let's do another rank game. We are the Reaper this time, and we have the Relic Case, 2.8 seconds. Weapons deal +5% damage and use -5% stamina, so we can ramp really hard. We got a star and we got an amulet. I think we go eco to start with. We buy piggy bank, we buy the healing herbs. They're both on offer. We could also no, that's a crazy play. I think we go pan and banana, and then we lock the shell for Shelly. We send it. Not the best build in the world. Broom, wooden sword, and a forging hammer and a banana. I think we just flat out lose because they're going to have upfront damage. We won. They missed on that last swing. I'll take it. As a Reaper, I mean, I haven't seen that frost stick build in a while. We could get the broom, it is on offer, and we could frost stick it up. We'll buy both of these. We'll buy Sir Sand because we'll get that ready. We'll buy you. Oh, we got a goob again. We don't need it. We buy bag space, but I think we grab the fanny pack. And we move you down. So you can go here. Banana can go here. Broom can go here. For a second, I thought I had a wooden sword. I don't know why. We don't want to turn you into anything, so you two can be locked. Is that the build we're doing? Not really. I don't like that at all. Unless we just get rid of the banana for a turn. Piggy bank goes back in so we make gold. We do make you into Sir Sand as quickly as possible. We have no rejuvenation, we have no heals, and this amulet can probably get sold. We sell that, we buy bag space. That now allows us to get the banana in and a healing herb. Yeah, we send that. Don't think we need a goober. I do like making goober builds though, I'm not gonna lie. Goober builds with no weapons is so much fun to me. So much fun. Hammer, 2 swords. Your hammer's never going to trigger again because your swords are going to consume all your stamina. Good fight. Yep. Yep. Knife to meet you doesn't really fit. Stone's good. I think we go stoned. We don't need a rainbow. I don't think we need mana. Don't think we need any of this. We're going to roll past it. Bag space again is nice, so I think we grab it. Another shell would also be good for another Shelly. We grab it. Don't really need any of this, so I think we're going to grab another piggy. What do you touch? Just the healing herbs, right? You touch Sir Sand? You do touch Sir Sand, and you touch the healing herbs. You don't touch shells though, right? You don't touch shells. You also need to be in that bag. What on earth am I doing? Like that. Excuse me. You can go there, you can go there, you can go here. Sir Sand can go there, so they both touch. One of these can touch a healing herb, like so. Banana can go in there. We've got stoned in for when we have armor, but we don't actually have any armor right now, so that's cool. You can go there, so you touch, and the star goes in. 1 gold, we don't need any of this. We could do with another broom, so we're going to lock the broom and send it. We are going to try and make that snow stick build. That's what we're going to aim for. That's what we're going to aim for. We'll go with Mr. Struggles. If we can get a couple of the Misfortunes, I think they're called, and a Toad, that would also work. First loss, fair enough. That's the second broom. I think we buy that, we get rid of the pan. We buy more bag slots. You can now come down. You can now come down. It doesn't really work. We'd have to move this across. Like that, I guess. So you go in and you go in. Like that. Healing herbs can go there with a piggy bank there. Sir Sand there, piggy bank there. That can go there with stoned, and then both of you can touch. Keep the banana for now. Happy days. We've got 3 bag slots. I think we probably don't want to do the amulet, so we roll past it. I mean, we're going to get another shell, obviously. 3 shells. I love it. Roll past all this. We don't need an additional broom, but we would like a fanny pack. Although, I think we get another piggy bank. So, you hit 1, you hit 1, you hit 1, but you're hitting 2, 2, and 1, which means we have more max health to start with. A couple of heals, and a banana with 2 brooms. Send it. We could get a 3rd broom. I think that's overkill. We'll lock the fanny pack, and we send it like this. Not sure if this build is coming together or not. Stoned also does nothing for us right now. But the fact we give ourselves blind does actually benefit our brooms because they gain +2 damage every time they miss. Although they're just killing me instead, so that's cool. Okay. We'll buy the fanny pack, put you here, put you here, put you here, move you both down 1. You can come down again. That can live up there. Happy days. Another rejuvenation. We probably want to buy that to keep us alive. We'll roll past everything. There's a health part. That makes Shelly. We'll put you here. Good. And I think we need the Sir Sand as well. And another Sand. So we'll keep you locked. We'll roll once. Bag slot, send. Have some coffee. Hammer build. Uh-oh. With the spikes. Uh-oh. So they're going to double stun us. I was going to say we might win this because they've got so much blind, but 40% accuracy. This will kill me, so fair enough. Snowball! This makes us 2 snow sticks, does it not? Oh, the build is coming together. Snow stick, snow stick. Oh, I guess it says it there because it can't fit it on the screen. That's fine. You can go there and touch 2 things. Healing herb there. So you touch 2 things. You can go there with Sir Sand there. And then we put stoned in. We need armor. We need a way to make armor. This isn't going very well. Like that. And then I guess we put the star in. Take these 2 shells out. Shelly can just live anyway. It doesn't matter. I don't think we care too much about stamina on a bag slot, but that's fine. We'll keep you reserve. We are actually going to buy that as well, I think. So they're going to go as fast as possible. You can come across and you can go back in where you were, like so. 4 slot can just live there. That gets us 2 shells in. They can both hit Shelly, actually. Yep, so we're hitting 2. Although banana there, this here would make more sense. So you hit 2, you hit 1, so that's 3 in total. Yeah. Like that. Yep, so they're all hitting as max as possible. We need this for more Sir Sand, but we are going to roll past to start with. There is a Toad. Toad does work in the build, I'm not going to lie. So we'll send it like this. I think we're okay currently. Heat build, they're going to cleanse poison. We don't do any poison. When we miss, we gain +2 damage. But we can't really keep ourselves alive. We only have 4 rejuvenation and a banana. Although we do have a Shelly now, so maybe we do win. Shelly's going to cleanse all our debuffs, as you can see. And then every like 12 seconds, yep, it's going to clutch heal us for 40. Just when we need the heal, it comes in and gets us back up to full. That's fine. We've now got 2 Stow Sticks. What do these do? On hit, they inflict 3 frost to them and 2 frost to ourselves. With Shelly, this kind of works okay. Okay. I think here, we get a fanny pack and we put it here. We then move everything up 1 again. Banana can come down. Shell can live here, so it's in a fanny pack, and these can both stay like that. You went there somewhere. You go there, and you go there, I guess. Like that. You hit 3, you hit 3, you hit 2. I think that's probably the best way we could do that. Okay. If we get a toad, it doesn't really fit right now. So I'm going to keep that reserved for a turn. I am going to buy the bag of stones. I'm going to roll. We don't need a goob, I'm pretty certain. What do you do with the armor? Oh, you turn into a bag. Don't care about that. Don't need this weapon. Don't need that. We roll again. There's another snowman. I don't think we need more snowman. We'll grab more bag slots. And I think we're going to roll once more. I kind of want this as well for more Sir Sand. I'm going to buy that and roll once more. Healing part. That makes another Shelly. Fine, we send it. They're making a bag. Amazing. I've never seen anybody make a bag using leather armor and a goob. I hope they're going to lock that. Lol. And otherwise, lots of heat. They also have a Shelly turning into a turbo Shelly, although it doesn't seem to be turning into anything. So maybe they've locked Shelly. Don't really know how that functions. 32, 32. This is not really doing anything for us. They have more heat than we do, so they're going to currently win. Yep. That didn't work. Okay. We want the Witch for Mr. Struggles. And we probably want this on Shelly and the Snow Stick. Right? Every 3 seconds we inflict fatigue damage. On a debuff, 25% chance to inflict the same debuff. And that's on anything. When health drops below 50%, items trigger 100% faster for 8 seconds. Plushies are offered in the shop. So we want that on Shelly, so our heals go faster. I don't necessarily know if we want that on a Snow Stick. We probably don't right now. We also have a Mrs. Struggles, which is kind of big. Every 4.7 seconds we remove 1 buff of each type from the opponent. First and foremost, we're going to buy a potion and put it here. That's going to make another Shelly. A frog would be really good, but right now it doesn't fit the build. And we haven't seen any of the other plushies that we need, so we don't get that. You only want to be touching, is it Mr. Struggles? Mr. Struggles. So you can just go here for now. We have 2 more bags of stones and a banana. I guess the banana doesn't go in the bag right now. Roll past all of this. Another piggy bank, another bag of stones. We need sand. And we haven't seen sand for a while. We need that armor. So is this where we sell maybe a bag of stones for 2 and a banana for 2 and grab that armor? I think it actually is, as crazy as that might be. Shelly does need to be hit by this thing. And we can't really do that unless Shelly's positioned where it is. So I guess we put a potion down there instead. You can now go like that. This goes up, star comes down, stone comes down, we put the armor in like that. Although you need to go further down. So you come down, you go here, you hit 3 things. It's all the 3 things that you can hit as well. So start a battle, we gain 65 armor and we gain 2 rejuvenation per light item. It's hitting 3 things, so we gain 6 rejuvenation. And every 2.2 seconds we cleanse 2 poisons. Which means Shelly should hopefully just be cleansing blind or frost. Or cold, whatever. I think we're okay without these items. A Nico could be cool. I don't know what it actually hits here. It's looking like it hits this bag. Because it's unique, which means the bag... Oh, because of course, the bag, every 2.8 seconds, weapons inside deal +5 damage and use -5 stamina. So of course, this would actually affect the bag, which is kind of weird. Okay, we'll keep this because we do want more Sir Sands, because at the start of battle, both players take -25% damage for 7 seconds, which allows us to put on more Frost, and we inflict free blind to both players, which, when we get this turned into Corrupted Armor, we will cleanse 2 debuffs and inflict them on our opponent, and when we inflict debuffs on our opponent, Mr. Struggles has a 25% chance to inflict the same debuff. So it's all about basically debuffing ourselves, cleansing them with a Corrupted Crystal, with Corrupted Armor, and then throwing all the debuffs back at them, but duplicating the debuffs. Send it, we'll keep going. Lots of piggy banks, lots of stones, and a torch. I think we just beat these because they're not really doing anything. But who's to say? Is this when we drop below a certain health? Yeah, drop below 50% health, we trigger 100% faster, okay. Alright. We need a Corrupted Crystal. There is a Corrupted Crystal. Crazy. That makes us the Corrupted Armor. That gets us super close to the build we're actually after. You probably want to hit both Shellys now as well, so we probably want to do that, and like that. You only hit 2 things, so you can go there, you can go there. You now hit 3 things again. You're hitting both Shellys, which means when we enter, when we drop below 50% health, both of these trigger 100% faster for 8 seconds. Again, when we have the Corrupted Armor, it's probably going to go on the Corrupted Armor instead. So when we go below 50% health, the Corrupted Armor is just going to cleanse a bunch of debuffs, put them on the opponent, and Mr. Struggles has a chance to duplicate them. Put the star in, we'll buy a singular bag slot. Don't need these, we roll past them. We don't need any of these, we roll past them. We want her. I wouldn't mind another Shally, but we already have a Shell waiting. I think 4 Shallys is probably really greedy. So I think we're going to buy bag space, and we're going to roll once. That gets us the 3rd Shally. Crazy. Let's send this. I don't know if we've seen a Sand this game. I may have rolled past Sand early on because I forgot all about it with Sir Sands. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just haven't seen any this game. What's giving us rejuvenation? Oh, of course. We start with up here as well. We start with 4. We should start with 10, so we must have used a rejuvenation or lost a rejuvenation somehow. It's fine. I'm pretty sure Dark Ritual is nuts for this, by the way. Dark Ritual, after 17 seconds, inflict 20 debuffs and we gain 10 Vampirism. You are melee weapons, which does work. Triggers 20% faster for each dark item, which is perfect for us. Double Rainbow could be cool, but we're not really gaining a lot of buffs, so I think we go Dark Ritual. And hard to put in, but I think we do that. Because all light items are also dark items because of Corrupted Armor, so you basically get everything you need to. We move the shell and put it here, we buy the potion and make a 3rd Shally. Awkward. Awkward. We take out the piggy banks a second, we take out stoned and put it there, we take out this bag slot, because we need to put this here and put another one of these here. Although ideally, this now needs to, we need to rearrange bags. So we'll buy you, we'll buy the extra bag slot, we'll reserve this, again another bag of stones, so we'll reserve that and roll once. Didn't see anything we need. Let's do our bags real quickly. Alright, we got these 2 locked down. Are you a dark item? You are a dark item, but you're unstable, so you blow up. So we don't need that. We got 2 gold. I think we locked both of these down. We send it. 20% chance to find common. We're kind of getting there. Ooh, they've got a Dragon Knight. Crazy. You're just going to ramp, although you're going slower because of the cold. And you also don't cleanse debuff, so we should win this. because again, the cold's going to make them go really slow. We have no debuffs. Fatigue's starting to kick in. We could do with more corrupted crystals, so we inflict more debuffs. They've got 9 blind, which means their weapons are 45 and 50% accuracy. 108 cold. The only build that really... I mean, we have obviously lost a bunch of builds, but now we've kind of come into play. The only build that really smashes us is a build with that Crux, whatever it's called. Is it K? Oh, I don't know how you spell it. I don't know what it's called. Oh, we're on every class, that's why. Well, not on every class. It is Crux, isn't it? Yeah, this thing. Shepherd's Crook. 50% chance to resist poison. Sorry, not poison. Blind and cold. If people have that, we lose, basically. So we'll see how we go. We'll buy that. I'm not going to reserve this anymore. We're going to roll past it. This is where we see loads of sand now. Don't need any of that, although bag space would be nice. You can probably go sideways. You hit one thing, though. Oh, good lord. That's pretty bad. I'll buy the bag slot. These kind of just want to be stacked next to each other, don't they? 3 in the corner. It's a bit sucky. I guess you don't technically have to be... like specifically in the corner though, right? The arm is the problem here. We should be putting this like here. And have everything sticking out from the armor sideways. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I guess we do that for a second. We put you down here somewhere. You hit 2. Where did you hit 2? There. Right. That's hitting 5. It only hits 5. Okay. For now, at least. We roll past all this. Don't need it. Don't need it. Bag space, I guess. Star goes in. We roll one more time, although that would work. We turn it into a crow. So we'll lock that and bang you in somewhere. Let's start. Poison Goober, lots of mana, and double daggers. Oh, and also Pandemonium. Does that work for the alchemy? It doesn't. That's an interesting way to put the alchemy station. I like what they've done there. But again, without Shepherd's Crook, you just can't beat the cold. And then when you hit a certain threshold of cold, your cooldowns take so long that you just can't win. 5 seconds on the weapon, 7 seconds on the dagger, 10 seconds on the toad, 20 seconds on false life. You just can't win. Crazy strong build. Another healing potion, but we don't have a 4th shell to make a 4th shelly, so I don't think we get that. This needs to probably go somewhere really clever. And at the moment, I guess like there would probably be good. We probably need to sort bags out again, so I'll just buy that and hold on to it for a second. Let's roll past this. Do we need none of these? Probably not. I'm going to roll past that, to be honest. There's the crow. So we make the crow now. Perfect. There's another shell. Hilarious. We should have bought the potion. We roll past all this. Don't need any of that. We're going to roll again. There's another corrupted crystal. We do want that. So let's do bags real quick then. We get the corrupted crystal, we get a fanny pack, and we rock the next turn, I think. You're hitting 6 things, which means you have a 60% chance to protect our debuffs on the opponent from being cleansed. Everything's going faster that needs to go faster. Let's see how we go. Heat build with 3 goobs and not enough heat, so your friendly fire does nothing, basically. You're also consuming your heat somehow. No, we are removing their heat because we've got 3 mist struggles. So every 3 point something seconds, These are removing one of every type of buff. 59 frost at the 16-second point. Maybe we should have had these in more fanny packs. Smashed them. Not to mention now, when we enter fatigue, because this is a 2-second cooldown, they are way ahead of us in fatigue. So easy win. We've got a corrupted crystal. We can't make the corrupted crystal go faster, unfortunately, but we can just dump it in the bag. So that will, every 4.3 seconds, inflict fatigue damage. And then when they enter fatigue, because of Mr. Struggles already pushing them through fatigue, it means their fatigue is going to be crazy compared to ours. We can also probably now do what? Maybe put another fanny pack here for Shelly, specifically for Shelly. We can put a 3 slot there, 3 slot there. This goes back in. Shelly's in double fanny pack. This Shelly's in a double fanny pack. This Shelly is not, but all of them are being hit by the crow. Don't need a goob, don't need snowballs. Extra bag slot. Happy days. Put the star over there. Or up there, whatever. Let's roll a few more times. What do we need? We need one of these. Ooh, with the fatigue. So giving this a cap of discomfort, or creating a cap of discomfort. Start a battle, reduce damage taken by 25% for 5 seconds. That does stack with Sir Sans. So that means we're going to take minus 50% damage for the first 3 seconds. Off the first 5 seconds, sorry. Not to mention the opponent gains a buff, 15% chance to nullify it, and the opponent's healing is reduced by 30%. If they do gain the buff, however, we're removing 3 of every type of buff every like 3 seconds or so. So this cap is kind of also massive for this build. We'll lock another fanny pack, because we may as well. I'd like to put you in a fanny pack, so you go faster, which makes everything go faster. We'll send it. I could sell a singular 15 slot of armor. No, I think we just wait. We reserve this, we get it next turn. Rainbow Goob already. Holy, we could lose. What does it do? 9 item activations. It touches everything except they've kind of put this in the bad place. I mean, they haven't. They have. No, they haven't. They've done alright. But this is obviously taking up 2 stars, so they don't have full activations. 9 item activations. They heal for 30. They gain 20 armor, 2 vampirism, and 4 heat, and they inflict 3 blind to me. And the weapons, which is the Daggerang and the Whelp, they gain 4 damage every time it activates. So, again, we should have a load of debuffs on us. Oh, they're also reflecting a lot of our debuffs, so this could be an interesting fight. We should be cleansing and giving them our debuffs, but when we do that, we cleanse and give them our debuffs, this mirror has a 20% chance to just send them back to me. So again, 33 blind, 0% accuracy, 0% accuracy. This has 0% accuracy. They can't hurt me. 33 blind, 106 frost or cold, and we had 10 cold at the end. Not to mention they had no buffs. So the fact this was giving them 2 vampirism, 4 heat every 9 activations, they had nothing going on except a bit of heat. Crazy. There's the cap of discomfort. So again, as I say, 15% chance to nullify their buffs, opponent's healing is reduced, and we get reduced damage taken at the start of the fight. I think here we get the fanny pack and we put it here. You go back in, you go back in. 3 slot, doesn't really matter, we dump it there. Stone can go anywhere, we put it down there. Start of battle, we gain 6 heat. I think this is pretty good. It doesn't really fit the build, but it does mean that at the start of battle, the 6 cold that we put on ourselves, or the 4 cold that we put on ourselves, it's kind of negated because we start with 6 heat. Doesn't really fit, but I'm going to buy it. Oh, we just rolled past sand. No! I saw that as I clicked and rolled. God damn you, game. That's okay. Singular bag slot, we'll buy it. It's extra armor. We'll roll again. Don't think we need any of this. We could start fanny packing up more things. I mean, at this point in time, I think we do. We buy a fanny pack, we roll. We don't need any of this. This makes everything kind of activate a bit quicker though, or some things activate a bit quicker. Is this where we sell the star? Yes. We sell the star, we buy you. Where do you live? 41 gold? You don't really live there though. You do live there though for 41 gold. We don't need to get the piggy bank back in. Yes we do, 38. 41 gold. So now the crow fires 15% faster. Mr. Struggles fires 15% faster. The bag triggers 15% faster. The armor and the dark ritual all go 15% faster. I think, honestly, we put fanny pack there, we put 4 slot here, we move all the girls down again, and then this lives here. I would like everything fanny packed, basically. The snow stick, at some point, I'm pretty certain I'm just going to move this here and put 1 weapon in it. Or, like that. For now, though, it's fine like it is. No gold, we don't need any of this stuff. Charismatic orb, we don't need it, we send. Pretty certain everything is pretty good where it is. You're also a light item that now turns dark because of this, which means we have a 70% chance to remove our debuffs don't get removed or cleansed. You're a heat build and you've basically got no heat, lol. They start about 10 fatigue ahead of us as well. Such a strong build. We do survival. This is where we probably lose a lot of the games because I'm pretty sure people will have better layouts. We've got a shell and we've got a potion to make Shelly. Crazy. Bag space, we could get it. Put it right there. Put a single slot, put the crow back up here. Yep, just there. How would we do this? We move the bag of stones up, move the cap over here. Doesn't need to be touched by anything, right? It is a dark item, so yes it does. Yes it does. So the cap could go there, right? And then this would get another. I don't really care. That's fine. We should care because if we have every single item lit up, we'd have 100% chance for our debuffs to not be cleansed. But I'm kind of okay with a 70% chance right now. I think that's fine. Shell can go there. You can spin around. You don't need to spin around. We put the potion here. So this is making a Shelly, and Shelly's going to go 15% faster because we don't have the turbo Shellys. Although we are now getting fire. Ooh, have I been selling fire? I don't think so. Put the fire there, ready for turbo Shelly. We roll. If we see another fire, we'll grab it. Misfortune is exactly what we wanted. If we wanted to go like a different way, where we'd go Misfortune with toads and chilies, and then we'd basically just ramp Chili. Although we do start the game off with 6 heat, which means if we have any luck available to us, which I don't think we do currently, nothing gives us luck except you steal a luck after 3 seconds. You could be really cool. You could be really, really beneficial for us. Because you might just pump loads of heat out. Don't know where to put you unless we don't care about this getting a buff. Maybe we don't care about you getting buffed, and maybe we put you here. Which means we can put this here. Which means we've got a 90% chance to, yeah, stop them from, what's it called? Cleansing our debuffs. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think that's fine. Although we'd want the single slot there for her. We'd then want this weapon here for the snow stick. And then we'd need to bring this down and this down to get the snow stick in somewhere else. Doesn't actually matter where we put it. We can put it there, for example. We want this in the bag because this uses less stamina and it deals more damage and it's ramping in speed. So that's why we obviously want that to be a thing. Bring you across, bring you across. We can put a 3 slot and a 3 slot. So potion goes back in like that. So Shelly has the cooldown. You can go up there somewhere with some healing herbs. Piggy goes in. We don't need this many piggies anymore. I'm not going to lie. We'll maintain some more. We could sell these piggies this turn or next turn. We're going to roll once, maybe twice. There's another fanny pack. Let's sell a piggy. Let's buy a fanny pack. Let's dump that there. Let's put you back in the double fanny. Single. Don't really need it. I guess we can move you there. Oh, 55 gold. Lovely. You can go there. We can sell this because we don't need stamina. And then we can put that in because it's more armor. Cool. Can't reroll. Let's send. So let's see how our cold does this game. They've got a cupcake staff, which means they're going to ramp. They've also got a bag of stones, which means on hit every 5 seconds, lol, they're going to gain 3 heat. But unfortunately, they're not gaining any heat. We don't have any luck because they don't have any luck, which means you do nothing. But you did manage to get us up to 13 heat. So the crow stealing a luck and having a bunch of misstruggles kind of cancels each other out. So we need a way to get luck. So we need blueberries and lots of mana. There's a second fire. We can do that. That now makes us a turbo Shelly. However we do this, we don't have a single slot item unless we put you here. You are currently hitting 6 things. Let's just do that a second. Let's put you like that. That now gives us a 100% chance to protect our butt debuffs from being cleansed. I don't know if it's 10% 10 times or if it's just a flat 100% chance. Because it's 10% chance for each star item. We've got 10 star items to protect. So that means there's a 100% chance they can't cleanse our debuffs. You still are over 40 gold. Banging. You're hitting both the Shelly still. Perfect. Why are you here with a gap there? Oh, because you put this here. You hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. You're forever just hitting 6 things. Wait, there is 7 things. Yeah, there is 7 things, so that's what we're going to have to do. Can we put you here instead? Maybe, no, that's going to have to be like that, unless we flip it around. Doesn't work, we do that instead. We've still got a bag of stones to make another Sir Sand, and we need blueberries or a way to get mana. We'll buy that, it's more armor. I mean, we may as well get a demonic flask. Opponent drops below 50% health. We consume this and deal 0.3 magic damage for each debuff they have. That could be like 100 frost. Or cold. Whatever. Another helmet could be cool, but I don't think we want it. I think we just want to roll past all this to gain mana. Another one of these could also be really good. We'd spin you to the side, right? No, because... Oh, actually, yeah, you don't need to go fast. But you do obviously want to be like that. You can now go here. Yep, that's fine. That all still works. Everything's still golden. We're going to roll once more. Again, still no mana. Okay, let's send it. We've got some flames making turbo Shelly. Chain whip to remove our buffs. Katana to remove our buffs. Crown with double corrupted crystals. They're not really inflicting a lot of debuffs though. Well, they are, but it gives them 6 armor. So when they drop to 50% health and this potion triggers, they hit for 33. That kind of sucks, but whatever. I was expecting that to be hundreds, I'm not going to lie. Okay. Another fire for another Turbo Shelly. Ooh, potion needs to probably go like that, so Turbo Shelly gets a buff. You also get a buff. Happy days. We don't need any of this. Or this. Mana. That's probably good, because these two are going kind of fast. Another bag slot for more... What's it called? Armor. We could also get you... that's kind of intriguing. I also want that Shelly here as well. For now, so we have triple Shelly in a Crow. Although it loses 30% faster, 15% because they're not turbos. If they were turbo Shellys, I'd want them touching the potion. But that's fine. You can go anywhere, it doesn't actually matter. You can go there, so you gain an extra thing. We want one more item there. We don't really have it. I guess we just put stone. Stone doesn't do anything. Stone can go there, you can go there, I guess. I'm kind of tempted to sell this fire and see if we can get another one of these in. I just don't know where we'd put you. 40 gold. Ooh, just that would work. And I'm pretty sure they stack, which means everything will go 30% faster. Oh, 38 gold. God damn you. 39 gold? No. What are you worth? 5. Surely Turbo Shelly's worth a lot, right? I mean, that would work, but it also wouldn't at the same time. Because we need the potion to go like there, or better yet, like there. And now this doesn't get as much mana. 33. 38. Oh, that sucks. $41. Nailed it. Okay. So Shelly still hits what Shelly needs to hit. You don't hit anything. Oh no! How much are you worth? 41. 35. You're worth 6. What are you worth? Oh, you're worth 5. That's sad. Unless we just don't have the potion on Shelly. We could just not have the potion on Shelly, I guess. It's basically the same thing we just had, right? You still don't hit anything. Better. 44 gold. Better. You don't hit the potion, however, so you don't go 30% faster. But you will ram with speed. Yeah, that still hits 7. I'm going to say that is absolutely fine. We're looking good now. So these are both going to hopefully trigger, which means we're going to have a 30% chance to resist critical hits, and godly and unique items trigger 30% faster. So that means the bag's going to trigger 30% faster, it means Mr. Struggles 30% faster, Crow, Dark Ritual, and Corrupted Armor are all going to go faster. So, yeah, okay. We could also probably do something with this. No, we need luck. We need luck so Misfortune can actually do something. Interesting. This is a very similar build, but they're going to amass luck. They've also got a frog, but they don't have any chili or heat. So although we are also getting frost on us, I think we are winning. We're also gaining a little bit of luck off them because they're forever going to fuel us with luck. Kind of. The T damage is kicked in. Surely, yeah, this doesn't cleanse anything. Yeah, this doesn't cleanse anything because it can't cleanse. Can we see this? We can't see, can we? It doesn't show us that they can cleanse or not. But you can see here, for example, the armor procced, protected 1/1. So every time that triggers, protected. They can't remove any of our buffs. Oh no, debuffs. Right? Yeah, they can't remove debuffs. Hilarious. Okay. We could make another Turbo Chalet. It's the last round. Don't need the fire. That's fine. Let's just roll a bunch, I guess. Heart container could be good. Ooh, every 3.8 seconds we gain a luck. Hells yeah. Where do you live? There. Easy peasy. Nailed it. We got another one as well. Can't afford it unless we sell the heart container. That's fine. Every 3.8 seconds we gain a luck, and every 2.1 seconds you use a luck to gain 3 of the buff of which we have the most of, which should be heat. So we're now going to ramp heat, unless they strip all our buffs. Send it. We could have got a third Nico as well if we had gold. Oh, they do have a charismatic sword. So as we can see, oh, we lost a luck. We gained 10 vampirism because Dark Ritual procced. We have no luck currently. The toad is very, very slowly giving me occasional luck, but I think they're stealing my luck, or removing my luck. Smashed it. Easy peasy, okay. Oh, of course, they had the Kappa Discomfort, so opponent gains buff, 15% chance of nullifier. So we didn't do very well with the toad giving us luck, and then this producing 3 buffs of the type of which we have the most. They got a Critwood Staff, they also had a Charismatic Sword, I thought we'd lose. But clearly, heavy cold build using double Snow Stick with Corrupted Armor is just bonkers. Bonkers. 19 rating, happy days. Super close to Diamond on the Reaper. Nice. So, how are we looking now? Range is on 63. Pyro needs some work to get to Master. Mage needs a bit of work. Reaper's almost there. Berserker's almost there. And obviously we won a game today with Diamond random. How's it going, Nature? Thank you for the well played. I mean, that is going to wrap us up for today's stream.